Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Desha Tarine Panchakalpa Taruvesha Kripa Sindhavaiva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Binda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Prahladananda Prabhu.
Hare Bol, Danvat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Dandavat Prabhu, nice to hear
so
from
glad
you.
to join your classes.
Thank you for joining. You are always inspiring others and us. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Mother Kaylee, nice to see you. Also joined.
Krishna.
And Hare Krishna. Are you still in the land?
Yes, Prabhu, still serving here in the land.
Wonderful. And
Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mother Sri Lakha Devi Dasi. After
Pranam to
some
all
time.
devotees.
Hare Krishna. Nice to see Adikesha Prabhu. Mother Somma Devi from England. Mother Harsha Devi from Las Vegas.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. And Mother Radha, I'm not sure from where you are. Mother Dandakesh. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Koti Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. And Logan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Dandan Pranam.
Hare Krishna. What is your name, mother? You have an iPhone. You
Kiran.
can put your name, will be nice, if possible.
Okay. I will have to learn.
Yeah. Mother
I
Sri
don't
Lakha
know
Devi
how to
can
put it.
Mother Sri Lakha Devi can teach you on chat. It's not difficult. Very easy. And Hare Krishna Prakash Prabhu, I do not know you, but welcome to this session.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dr. Prakash Parekh, orthopedic surgeon from India, Ahmedabad.
Hare Krishna Dr. Bhai, Prakash Bhai, Dr. Prakash Bhai, very nice. And here Prahladananda Prabhu is also doctor, he retired. He's also from your hometown maybe. You can get to know him later.
Okay, very well. I'm in Las Vegas.
Yes. Hare Krishna Mahatma Prabhu, welcome from California.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Danda Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
He was in the land with us.
Yes. Mother Madhavi Devi, welcome. Joy Prabhu from New York, welcome. Mother Rashmi Devi, are you from Florida or from somewhere? I'm
Hare
not
Krishna
sure.
Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Prabhu, Jai Prabhu. And Mother Padma Devi, very happy to see you from Las Vegas. Very nice.
Pranam Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
And Saroj Prabhu from somewhere, Krishna Loka. Mother Mukta Devi, she is an organizer and very helpful. If you need any help, you can always contact to Mother Mukta Devi. She's some or other. I don't know if she really feel pressure or not, but she's always eager to help, and she does.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
All glories to
Thank you, Prabhuji.
And welcome Mother Kirtida Sundari Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. Mother Sri Shopanishad Devi, welcome.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And Mother Ekam Baram Padmini Devi Dasi. Please forgive me if I didn't pronounce correctly. I do not know you, but you can introduce yourself, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I'm Dr. Padmini from Chennai, India, and I'm joining for the first time in this course, and I need your blessings and grace. I'm working in the education department in government of Tamil Nadu. I'm principal of Presidency College, but that is my background. But right now I'm a devotee, and then I'm here with you to learn NOD. So I need your blessings.
Wonderful, Mother. We will definitely pray for you. Thank you for coming. Being a principal, that means you lost your ego. That's very nice.
That's what, Prabhu. Now, right now, I don't want to say, because you're asking me to introduce, I have to tell. Otherwise, I would only tell myself as a devotee of Krishna, as a student here in front of you, and like to learn everything. That is possible.
Wonderful. Thank you. Shiva Kumar Prabhu, from our previous session, I remember your name very well. Welcome, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So with the blessing of all of you, we like to begin today's session. And I'm sure you all have read the messages I left. I need your help, and I am eager to help you. So I need your help means whether you are qualified or not, whether you are professional or not, you must express gratitude. I demand it. Because without gratitude, we cannot progress in bhakti, period. So you may feel pressure, but you don't have a choice. You already have come to this all the way here. You must express gratitude. So every day, one or two, I will be asking, or if some volunteer to help me, that you will make the list of the name who is going to express when. Otherwise, I'll just call randomly, and be ready. Because at the moment of death, nobody is ready. But you have to be ready at a moment of death, how to transit from this domain, this level of consciousness to Krishna consciousness. You'll be forced at the moment of death because you want to go back to Krishna. Similarly, expressing gratitude, it's compulsory in a sense. Whether you're ready or not doesn't matter. Just be transparent. Why, what attracted you to Krishna consciousness, how you feel grateful. That's all. Very simple. And how Rupa Goswami Pad's teaching has affected you, how Prabhupada's teaching has affected you, how far you have advanced, how much you are seeking in future. Be honest and submit yourself in front of all the devotees. This appreciation, Prabhus and mothers, will till the ground in your heart. It will be fertile. It will be fertile where bhakti can grow. So this is Prahladananda Prabhu, Mother Shilekha, and those who are with me in previous session, you know, this is a compulsory. Gratitude is not an exception. It's compulsory. And I'm very glad to see Thakur Prabhu join from Ireland, right?
Hare Krishna, from Jamaica.
From Jamaica. Welcome,
Yeah.
Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So, and also I would like another request every day to sing. We're not looking for your melodious voice or tune. We're looking for your calling out Krishna and Prabhupada mercy. Is that clear? We're not looking for melodious. Well, I don't know how to sing. We're not looking for those beautiful singer. We're looking for your calling out to Prabhupada and Krishna for helping each of us. So everybody has to sing, compulsory. So we'll begin with Mother Sri Lekha Devi, just ordering, which is not proper, but she will forgive me. She can begin today, and someone can come forward, volunteer, say, okay, I'll make the list who will going to sing tomorrow. It's Monday to Friday. So somebody will be lined up tomorrow, next day. And if possible, somebody can help with that. But gratitude also, you need little help. So let us begin with the singing bhajan. But the bhajan should be traditional in a sense that Srila Prabhupada introduced us in a very effective way. Jai Radha Madhava is one song. It has complete all the 5 rashas. It has a Daisharas, Swaikharas, Vatsalyaras, Madhurjaras. All the rashas is in one song. Believe or not, it was not accidental. Prabhupada very well knew why he introduced things he introduced. So we should just take advantage of those. So if we can sing Jai Radha Madhava, and Mahamantra is compulsory. Whoever will sing any day, Mahamantra is compulsory. You can go on for 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then we'll have an expression, and then we'll begin the session. Okay. Sorry for being a little heavy in the first session, but I felt like I'm free now. At least I revealed what I am expecting from you all. And, as far as the session goes, we'll discuss. 2 things I'm really begging, not demanding, but begging. Every day, whenever you hear the session, focus how it is related to you. Why it is related to you. Why Pran Govinda Das or Rupa Goswami Pad or Prabhupada or other devotees, why they're expressing, explaining this way, how it is relevant to me. Each of us should think like this, how it is relevant to me. And then second point is more important. How am I going to present this to someone I love in my life, whether it's a friend, parents, children, wife, husband, whoever. You must share what you learn. This way you will retain in your heart not till last breath, eternally. Because this relationship discussion, pure bhakti discussion, this is eternal. It is not only staying in the Zoom or this life. It is eternal benefit. It will go with you. So 2 things, I hope everybody got it. First, any discussion, every day, all the discussion, how it is relevant to me, you can write it down and you can speak about it for a minute or something, end of the class or whatever. And how you're going to share this to others. If you cannot share with us, you cannot share with others. It won't work. Prabhus and mothers, it's proven formula. I practically apply this every day. I'm also stressing about it. So you must keep a little note. And that's all. This is how we are going to start. Mother Sri Lekha Devi, if you are ready, please begin.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Prabhuji, should I start with Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda or
Ask
directly?
Prabhupada, Namo Om Vishnu Padaya.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Nami Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Janayandana Yashodanandana Braja Janayandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Janayandana Yashodanandana Braja Janayandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mother. Prahladananda Prabhu, can I start with you, please? Please express some gratitude to Srila Prabhupada, Rupa Goswami Pad Mahaprabhu.
That's right.
And from tomorrow, I'm going to call you out unless someone voluntarily make a list who is going to sing where through the chat. So with that note, let us hear from Prahladananda Prabhu.
Prabhuji, what I was suggesting is that at the end of this session, we should decide 2 people for gratitude and singing at the end of each session. That way we can be sure who is doing that tomorrow morning like that. Is that applicable that way?
That is good. Why end right now if somebody... Nice to see you, Mother Janaki Ramakrishnan.
She is our long time associate.
Yes, after a long time I saw her.
Okay, so I can start by expressing my gratitude. Okay.
Yes.
And I think you have heard me saying that also before.
Prabhu, small request.
I'm sorry.
Prabhu, I have a small request from this end.
Yes, Mother.
Prabhu, we need this Zoom link in the mail, Prabhu, because we have to come over with our cell phones where the signals are not very clear. If it comes in the mail, because it doesn't come in the live chat, so we need it in the mail so that we will come through the system which is well connected and the cellular network.
So let me understand. I have posted the Zoom link on the WhatsApp. That's not enough. You're saying it should be in the email?
Yes, Prabhu, so that we can, when I pass it from my WhatsApp to mail, it doesn't reach in time. It takes a lot of time to get even reached. So I'm not able to open up through the system because of the signal issues here. Weather is very bad here. It's raining and all that. So we are not able, that is why I'm not able to open my Zoom. Then it becomes even more weaker.
I see. So I'll request Mother Mukta Devi to send it if she can. She is here. She can send it by email because I don't have anybody's email address.
No, that's a request, Prabhu.
Okay.
Yes,
Mother.
Prabhuji, I'll do that.
Okay, she's a loving mother. She says she will do it right then and there.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please
Yes.
accept my humble obeisances. Prabhu, WhatsApp can be opened on our computers through Google. So we have web WhatsApp, Mataji. If you open it and you just click on the link, it will directly open. So no need to, be sent it on email. You can just
True,
go
Mataji.
to...
True,
Yeah.
but I didn't open that system. I have to open WhatsApp in my system as well. I'll get it prepared by tomorrow.
Oh,
it's okay, Mataji.
Sure.
Today, right
Thank
now,
you
I
so
don't
much.
have, so I requested it. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm Samyukta. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, I'm not added in the WhatsApp group. I'm not able to see the WhatsApp. I'm from India, Bangalore.
I'll ask Mother Mukta Devi to add you. Mother Mukta Devi, are you here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. If it's possible, Mother Samyukta. Yeah,
Samyukta Sachisekar.
Okay. If you can send her your number, probably.
Yes, Prabhuji. Should I send it in the chat right now, or how can I reach her?
Mataji, you can send on the WhatsApp number that is posted on the website.
Okay.
And if it is difficult, you can just send it to me directly, whatever is better. 352-221-0041. Whichever is easier way. We want you all to be participating.
352
221
221
0041.
0041. It's a United States number, right?
Yes. I think +1, something like that.
Okay.
Prabhuji, we have also shared the WhatsApp link on the registration emails that after registering the course, people get the email with the WhatsApp link.
Okay. Well, how do I do that? Or maybe you can just add it. You have my number.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you, Mother Mukta Devi. Thank you, Mothers Samyukta Devi.
Thank you,
Now,
Prabhuji. Hare
okay.
Krishna.
Prahladananda Prabhu, please give us some nourishment. And then I would request everyone to introduce yourself in 30 seconds. You figure it out how you're going to do it. It's the best challenge you will ever meet. Your name, where are you from? Maybe 1 or 2 words why you joined today. Because if I don't know your purpose, what purpose drove you, how am I going to serve you? Also ask yourself what purpose you have, what purpose drove you to this Zoom session. Are you getting it? I'm sure when you go to temple, you want to have a darshan, you want to have prasadam, you want to have devotee association. Similarly, when you come to a session, you should have some purpose driven. What am I looking for here? Prabhus and mothers, this is just my request. You write it down. What purpose drove my life? Write it down, that question. And then you try to answer it every day during the session. So you can add little bit today, like I have come for this purpose. At least we know there has to be purpose. Okay, with that note, Prahladananda Prabhu, sorry.
Dandavat Pranam to you, Prabhuji, and all Hari Bhaktas who have joined this beautiful session. We are all going to benefit so much from this session. And the best thing is to keep a pen and paper ready so that, ideas will come in and you can really relish them after the session is over. That's what I do, and I like it. Okay, my gratitude, number one, is to His Divine Grace, Bhakti Rasamrta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and everyone should bow down to him once in a day, and Bhagavan Krishna will be pleased with us. There's no doubt about it. He's a pure devotee of Lord Sri Krishna. My story begins in 1953. That's where I was born. And I was born very luckily to a mother who read Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto in Gujarati twice when I was still in utero. So lucky that way. But still, despite this, I came out and I was under complete influence of Maya. I went to med school and came out a madman. went to become a doctor, but become a rogi, a diseased person. Why? Because my greatest disease, I realized, what bhava roga. Right? I have a bhava roga, and I don't know the medicine, and I'm thinking that I am a physician, I can cure others' diseases. No. So that's a great illusion which Srila Prabhupada. I read one article in a Back to Godhead magazine when I started my practice in Africa. That was in 1981, April. And I just read one. Makes so much sense to me. And there I surrendered that I'll read. Every Sunday, I used to go Nairobi temple, get one book, read it. And then go again, get another book like that. I read all Prabhupada's books. Right? I read Prabhupada Maharaj's Bhagavatam verbatim, one from front to end 3 times. All right, whole Bhagavatam like that. And I'm so indebted to Srila Prabhupada. Without him, I was going to rotate in 8.4 million species of life. Okay, so that's number one. Then I met my Guru Maharaj, his Prabhupada Maharaj's disciple, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. He initiated me again in Africa. And then I met Radha Govinda Swami. Radha Govinda Swami is a pure devotee, master in Sanskrit, and very, very enlightening kind of explanation on Srimad Bhagavatam. If you hear his lectures in ISKCON Desire Tree, they are all in Hindi. It will take you very deep in each slok, very near to Goswami, who is very dear to Lord Sri Krishna. That's what he says. Go near, and they take you into the bhav of Sukadeva Goswami. That's how, if we go, our success is guaranteed. That much little I want to say. I'm so grateful to all who have given me some boost in my spiritual life, and I bow down to their fate. My only duty is to do book distribute. I'm in Las Vegas for like 20 years, more than 20 years. I came here in 97. Since then, we have done satsang with so many Matajis here also on this platform today, and others also. We keep on distributing books to XYZ, all small books of Srila Prabhupada. If one reads one paragraph, one sentence, Back to God starts. And that's what I urge you to do, all of you. Just preach, and preach. Preach glories of Srila Prabhupada and Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Our life will be success. Thank you very much for listening to me. I bow down to everyone's face to touch their feet. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prahladananda Prabhu. So let us begin with Mangalacharan as Prabhupada given to us, and then we're going to start introducing ourselves very quick. Om Jnanati Mirandhasya Gyenanjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurube Namo Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Padantikam Bandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitangsha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Simate Bhakti Vedanta Samini Tinamine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Vanchakalpataruvesya kripa sindhubhayeva cha patitanam pavunebho vaishnavebho namo namo. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Prim Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kanti Sammohini Param Bhajami Radha Aravinda Netram Smarami Radha Madhur Smitasham Badami Radha Koruna Baradram Tato Mamunasti Gatina Kopi Tavivasmi na Jivami Tayabina Iti Vignaya Devi Tannaya Mama Charanantikam Sirupasi Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Sijiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Bhakta Vihina Yaparada Lakshe Shipta Shakamadi Tarangamati Kripa Maitam Saranam Prapanna Brinde Namaste Charanarabindam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhus and Mothers.
Hare Krishna.
Every Ekadashi, we read some quote. So today we are reading also some quote. And today is Ekadashi here. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, every Ekadashi we must examine where I was in previous Ekadashi day, what level of consciousness I had, and where am I today? Did I advance? Or it remained same? Or it went down? What is the cause of that? He gave a very specific, is the association. I must modify. Prabhus and mothers, do not shy to introduce yourself. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad says, you may join with few devotees in your temple or family or wherever you join, however you join, when you progress, some of your friend, best friend, or whoever, maybe brother, sister, or cousin, or they may step away because they don't like your speed of progress. They may want to take the life easy. They may want to come back again to this world. They didn't even think about it. We are just stating it. Rupa Goswami Pad says, be open-hearted. Embrace the new friend who came along to help you to progress. Let go. Whoever doesn't want to progress with the high speed that you are going. You have to learn how to let go. Do not hold on to, oh, it was my best friend. Why? Oh, you chanting 25 rounds on Ekadashi. I chant 16. Why can't we stick to 16? No, you go 25, go 25. Whoever helps you in that, embrace the new friend. Let go the old friend. Nothing, nobody is your friend in this world actually, beside pure devotee, holy name. So, let us introduce, instead of me calling, or maybe I will call, I don't know how you're going to do it. Can we start with, in my Zoom computer, I see the name, so I'll go. Start with Prahladananda Prabhu, followed by Kiran Nathani. Say your name, where are you from, what is your purpose, you have signed or joined this Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu Nectar of Devotion session. Just in one word, one sentence. Go ahead, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. My Karmi name is Pankaj Patel, and my eternal father's given name is Prahlad Anandadas. Was initiated back in 1984. Currently, I'm retired and I'm in Las Vegas. We have a group of about 15 devotees here. We regularly meet. In fact, for our last 1 or 2 weeks, we are doing every early morning Bhagavad Gita on Zoom from 5:30 to 6:30 Pacific time. And then immediately we start this Nectar of Devotion class after that. So we are very fortunate to have fortunate souls here in Las Vegas, and we do. But for this we have been doing from 99 to 2000 like that. And we are distributing books. That's our goal. Srila Prabhupada has said, distribute books, and distribute books. All right. That's what we all contribute little Lakshmiji and buy books from LA and distribute to XYZ. All right. Anyone who touches Prabhupada's books is going to get back to Godhead. There is no doubt about it. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak, Prabhuji.
I didn't hear you. What is the purpose you have come? You could have done this without coming here.
The purpose of coming to this is sole purpose of serving Srila Prabhupada. All right. Yeah. I have dedicated my life to this gentleman who came to my life by his own causeless mercy and mercy of Srila Prabhupada. He came to deliver me from this, that you are in Bhava Sagar, all right, and you have the Bhava Ruga. So just follow this medicine. Bhava Satat Srotra Madhubhiramat Ka Uttam Slok Gunanuvad. So he said, if you listen to this, you'll get like that. I don't want to remain satisfied, complacent with my own. I want to share it. I want to share, and I've been sharing it. And that gives me the transcendental bliss which I feel in my life. And thanks to Pran Govindas Prabhu's association and every other devotee, you feel so good when you are with devotees. All right. And that is sadhu sang, sarva sastrika. Sir, lava matra sadhu sang, sarva siddhya. So I'm so grateful to everyone who has helped me in realizing my real constitutional position of Das, Anudas, like that. So this is the purpose. The purpose is to associate with fortunate souls like you all here. All right. We all, bodhyantam parasparam, Bhagavan Krishna has said, We all learn from each other. And that's how Bhagavan Krishna takes us back. Thank you very much again for allowing me to speak, Prabhuji. Very well.
Thank you. Mother Kiran Nathani, followed by Samjukta Sashi Shekhar Devi.
Koti Koti Dhanvan Pranam Guruji. I don't know how to speak. My name is Kiran and I live in Northern California by Sacramento. And my biggest inspiration is Pralananda Das. He is my guru. I call him my guru. He has inspired me so much, and I'm here because of him and also because of Sadhu Sangha. I don't know how to speak. That's all. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Mother thank you, Mother Kiran Devidasi. Mother Sanjuta Sachi Shashi Shekharam, followed by Sankari Kaur Devidasi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm Samyukta Sasi Sekran. I'm from Bangalore, India. I joined ISKCON 3 years back. Actually, I had a personal problem in my life, and in some group, there was a devotee who said, whenever you have problem, you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So I wrote down the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in a small piece of paper, and that day I had a real big problem in my life, and I chanted the Maha Mantra the whole night. And next week, I met a devotee from ISKCON Whitefield, Bangalore Whitefield Temple. He was taking Bhagavad Gita classes for free and online. So his name is Kartikeya Das Prabhuji. So he was the inspiration. As soon as I heard his class in Bhagavad Gita, I liked it very much, and I wanted to pursue the Gita. So I completed level 1, level 2, and I went for the Bhakti Viksha, and I got interested in all the scriptures. So that's how I got into ISKCON, and he's my first inspiration. Now I'm taking shelter, and maybe next year I'll get initiated. I don't know. By all of your blessings, please bless me that I will get initiated. I'm seriously thinking of pursuing this path in bhakti. All my family members, they are non-devotees. I'm the only devotee in my house. So so actually I'm more fired up because I'm the only one. I'm the odd woman out. And what's my purpose according to me is I have a lot of friends in Bangalore. All of them are like doing services, and some of them are leaders, but since I'm the only devotee in my family, I don't get that much opportunity to preach or do service unless I get permission from my husband. And so I am restricted to do much services. So I wanted to have a purpose in my life. So the purpose is I want to learn all the scriptures as good as I can do to the best of my abilities, and one day I want to start preaching. So that is the service I want to do. So as a starting step, I am doing my Bhakti Shastri course. I also enrolled in the Srimad Bhagavatam crash course. So now here I'm in Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu because I heard my teacher telling these names of these books in previous classes. So I used to wonder, what are they? They used to say these books are nectar. They are nectar, and so I wanted to hear what is this nectar, and I want to preach one day whatever I heard. That is my purpose. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk. Please bless me that I come up well in Krishna consciousness. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. May you become Krishna consciousness. We'll definitely pray for you. Wonderful
Thank you,
mother. Mother Sankari Kaur Devi Dasi, followed by Dr. Prakash Parekh.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, all dear devotees, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet, Jai Krishna Prabhupada. My name is Shankari Kaur. I'm disciple of His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu. My purpose, I'm from Florida, Jacksonville, And I've joined this course because I've done my Bhakti Shastri, and there Nectar of Devotion was part of the course, but it doesn't get deeper in that course. So I really want to get deeper into this book because, as it is said, it's nectar of devotion, and we are all trying to render devotional loving service to Krishna. So my purpose is to get deeper and understand the rasa of devotion so that I can get closer to Krishna and be able to serve Prabhupada in any way that I can. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mother Sankari Kaur Devi Das. Dr. Prakash Parekh Prabhu, followed by Mother Harsha Chokshi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandot Pranam Prabhuji. My obeisances to you. 4 years ago, I was only a professor of orthopedics and a senior orthopedic surgeon, being trained in US and UK and then practicing in India. Very successful. Everything was going well. Corona jolted all of us, and that jolted me as well. Corona converted me to finding out what I am and what is the purpose of my life. Those 4 years went into the shelter of Sri Ramanishta Prabhuji from Bangalore, and Krishna consciousness attracted me. Being a son of a devotee father, I had an advantage, but I had never looked at this area at all. In 4 short years, I completed Bhakti Shastri and all other things. And I feel that I am greatly in love with this. Nothing attracts me more than Krishna consciousness and its teachings and learnings. I do my humble service of preaching of Srimad Bhagavatam in the mornings. And I want to have more insight into being a Rupanuga, into the Rupa Goswami's great literature, which I learned only for 19 chapters. I want to learn more and all. That's the purpose, Prabhuji. I wish to get initiated probably next month. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Wonderful. Nice inspiration, each of you. I'm already inspired. Thank you. Mother Harsha Devi, followed by Logan Prabhu.
Yeah. Koti Koti Pranam Prabhuji to my Siksha Guru and all the Vaishnavas. Please take my humble obeisances. My name is Harsha Chokshi, and I am very fortunate that Krishna sent me in my life, my Siksha Guru Pralanand Das. And in his direction, from many years, I'm doing this practice of Krishna consciousness. And from him, I heard about the Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. Many times he says this is very like topmost thing to learn in the Bhakti mark. So I joined today in this session. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just to let you know what Prabhupada says in a morning walk. He said, without this book, Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, no one can understand what Krishna consciousness is. That one sentence, it's really gave me a lot of thought. What does that mean? What Prabhupada wanted to say. It's so powerful. Thank you for joining. Logan Prabhu, followed by Mother Kaylee.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm Logan. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm here to retain any nectar that can better help me serve Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you, Logan. Mother Kaylee, followed by Mother Sri Ishopanisha.
Hare Krishna. I'm here. Currently I'm from Michigan, but currently serving in DeLand. I'm here because I've been hearing a lot about how we need to follow in the literatures of the Goswamis. So I've been reading some of the literature on my own, but I cannot really retain so much. And then just a quick other reason why I joined this call in particular is because I was feeling just kind of unmotivated in spiritual life this morning, and I just whenever I feel this way, Pran Govinda Prabhu just happens to be giving a class, and I'll just click on it. I don't even see what it's about or anything. And then I saw that it was the Bhakti Rasamrita starting today. So it just feels like whenever I join Pran Govinda Prabhu's classes, it's always some kind of mystical arrangement. but it always pulls me out of like a slumber from spiritual life. I was just not feeling motivated to do like anything today, and it's a Codicy, so I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Prangovind Prabhu. You always like save me. Okay. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you. I'll pray for you. Mother Sisha Upanishad Devi,
Jai
followed by
Prabhu.
Ekambaram Padmini Devi.
Hare Krishna. I am so excited. I too feel the same way, Didi, about Prangovinda Das. It was amazing that I just happened to be on the WhatsApp, and I saw that he was giving class, and I said, "Yay, yes!" And also I love being around the devotees. This is a wonderful association. It's just so spectacular. It's a blessing. So thank you very much, and thank you for having me, all you wonderful devotees in the association. Haribo.
Thank you, Mother Sisha Upanishad. Mother Ekambara Padmini Devi, followed by Shiva Kumar Prabhu. Am I pronouncing correct? Ekambaram Padmini Devi?
Yes.
Okay. You are a doctor,
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
doctor and principal of a institute, so many things. Wonderful.
Prabhu. Obeisance, please accept my humble obeisance, Prabhu. I'm Padmini from Chennai. And one of the devotees met me when I was in the principal and said about ISKCON. And then he asked me to become the life patron because you can serve in the spiritual way apart from serving in the education system. Then the way he expressed, I was impressed and I became a life patron. He was such a very good person. He's called Swarna Madhav Prabhu. And then they gave me a Bhagavad book along with that. I got instantly attracted to the book and I started reading without every day. I wanted to read it, and that the reading Bhagavatam gave me a lot of inspiration and sort of a power to administer so many things. And now I'm in the 11th canto, Prabhu, by divine grace. And as I keep reading, and also I'm in Bhakti Shastri program, and Jayapatha Maharaj was very kind to give me, when I met him instantly, he gave me aspiration. And last year also he gave me shelter, and he has given me some instructions to preach Bhagavad Gita. I don't know when I will start that, but in the process, I read about this NOD, that is Nectar of Devotion, and I wanted to have a deeper idea about Krishna consciousness and also hear it from very senior people like you, so that I can have a small taste of that nectar. I don't know if I'm even worthy of that, but I would like to take it directly with the senior devotees, so that I often read about actually Bhanu Maharaj told one day that the same statement that you gave, without you cannot even understand Krishna consciousness. So if I'm in Krishna consciousness, I should have a glimpse of that, at least try to understand the last drop of it. And if that I can get it from nectar, from your teachings, I would consider myself to be blessed, Prabhu. Thank you for this opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mother Padmini Devi. Shiva Kumar Prabhu, followed by Mother Sujata Subhash.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My humble obeisance to all the devotees here. This is Shiva Kumar here, joining from Chennai, India. The purpose for joining this class is I have been kind of focusing more on the philosophy side of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita so far for past few years. And I kind of realized and felt that there is lack of understanding of the rasa side of it. So the rasa being the essence of bhakti, I just wanted to join this course and gain an understanding of rasa and start to practice it, exchanging it with Krishna, Lord Krishna, and the devotees as well. That's the purpose. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you for hitting one little interesting point. Philosophy without religion, or if you say you just want to chant, you don't need to listen anything, philosophy, you will become sentimentalist. And if you only dive into philosophy, don't want to chant or do some service, then you'll become a little fanatic, or you can say dry speculator, mental speculator. We do not want either one. We do not want Sahajiyajam or impersonalism. We want to become devotional, surrender soul. So we need to hear, understand, and chant, serve, both simultaneously. Thank you, Shiv Kumar Prabhu. Mother Sujata Devi, followed by Thakur Prabhu from Jamaica.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm from Bangalore, and I've come into this Krishna consciousness by the grace of our Namanishta Das Prabhu from ISKCON Bangalore, and been attending all the Bhagavad Gita classes and Srimad Bhagavatam. I also been into this Bhakti Shastri course, but I find this NOD, the Rasamrta thing, to be very, very hard learning. It I felt, and I feel still I'm not understood properly. So when I got this link from Janaki Mataji, and I heard that you are taking Prabhuji, so I joined this because going through again and again to this scripture NOD, I think it will help me a lot. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mother Sujata Devi Dasi. Thakur Prabhu, followed by Sitapati Das.
Krishna Prabhuji's and Mataji's, please accept my humble obeisances or goes to Srila Prabhupada. I first met the devotees in the early 90s in Jamaica. Currently, we don't have a temple, so most of my associates are online, mostly a Alatra temple that I do in the mornings and for the various programs. So Nectar Devotion, I had a chance to, as a matter of fact, I have a copy of the book, but I've had a chance to read it through. So when I saw the note online that there was going to be a class by Pran Prabhu, I said, okay, that's a good opportunity. So, and also the importance of having these discussions in the association devotees, Sadhu Sangha. So that's my main needs for coming. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Thakur Prabhu.
For, yeah.
Just a curious question. Is there a temple in Jamaica?
No, not at the present.
So you have a small group? You have a small group
Just
community?
2 devotees.
Oh.
2 devotees.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Sitapati Prabhu, followed by Mother Janaki Ramakrishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, our dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. Our glories to Srila Prabhupada. My name is Sitapati Das. I am from Pune, India. And my purpose of joining this class is to release the nectar hidden in the nectar of devotion. Also, I wanted to understand and learn the instructions given by Acharyas in this book. Implement those instructions, bring those instructions into practice, and make this human life, try to make this human life successful so that we can please our Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Sitapati Prabhu. Mother Janaki Devi, followed by Kamala Devi Dasi. Mother Kamala Devi, is Krishna really hugging you or like you? Says, why are you sitting? It looks like Krishna is putting his hand around your neck. Nice.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat pranams to everyone here. Prabhu, the purpose is very, very clear. It's your session, and I was just looking forward to joining your session. Always in all the courses that you offer. But again, the timing is something that never, suits me. I lose my focus after 9 o'clock. So invariably, India time, 9 o'clock, and your session goes on, I'm like falling asleep. So this just fitted into my biological calendar, and of course, like what Sujata Mataji said, I was also part of the session that Bhakti Shastri that we were doing. And I dropped out of that because the NOD was something which I just wasn't able to follow. So I said, there's something wrong. And, I said, this is not okay for me. And I need to do everything all over again. And that's what I did. I did everything all over again. I found a new teacher. It was Madhusudan Vishnudas Prabhu, with whom I'm doing, and he's currently on Nectar of Devotion, which is the last module of the Bhakti Shastri that he's doing for us. And I suddenly recognized and realized, and I'm actually loving NOD. I started reading it even before he started doing these NOD, and I realized how much I'm enjoying it. At the same time, I also realized how much the rasa, the nectar, is actually missing from, I'm enjoying scriptures now. While I'm enjoying the scriptures, it seems like it's more at the very, what do you call it? At a very, at a not a philosophical, more intellectual level. I think I'm enjoying it at the very intellectual level. It's the Shravanam, the Kirtanam, the Mananam, Nididhyanam. But then I don't think I'm really imbibing it, ingraining it in the way it is, in the way it has been, the flow of Nectar of Devotion, gives us. So, when I got to know that you're doing it, only yesterday I saw this WhatsApp message and I said, oh God, this has just come so timely. So I think, Lord Krishna always knows how to send in messages. And like Prahladanand Das Prabhu said, Prabhupada is just fabulous. Anytime you think of something, it just drops into your lap. And lo behold, your session, and I'm here, and I'm so happy to be back with you and your session. And of course, all my good friends are here. Sujata Mataji is here, Dr. Prakash Prabhu's here, Saroja Mataji. I'm really excited. So it's a familiar group and familiar teacher. What more can I expect? Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mother Janaki Devi. I'm very glad to see you too. Kamala Devi Dasi, followed by Arati Dubey. Please forgive me if I pronounce correct or incorrect.
Hare Krishna, Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances to all the dear Vaishnavas and Prabhuji. My karmic name is Kokila, and by the mercy and grace of His Holiness Radha Govind Goswami Maharaj, who gave me this name, Kamala Devi Dasi. And so I'm from Tempa, and Prabhuji, I conclude, I have just finished my Bhakti Shastri course, and I was thinking that, we need to dive deeper into Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, and I always had this desire to listen from you, because I've heard like in bits and pieces your Bhagavad Gita sessions, because my Prabhuji, Kamni Krishna Prabhuji, he listens to you regularly, and I was telling him that I also want to, listen to Pran Govind Prabhuji, and he told me that you're starting this session, and it is in the morning, so it's a time that I can fit into my schedule. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving this opportunity to understand Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. I hope that we can relish it more and understand it more, and be more, diligent towards our practice of devotional service. That's my goal. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mother Kamala Devi. It's interesting. In Florida, there is another Mother Kokila, just got initiated also. So there's two Kokila. Very nice.
And she also got her name as Kamala Devi.
I know. It's like a coincidence or something. From Radhanath Maharaj, yeah? Yeah. It's interesting. Thank you. Mother Arti Dove, followed by Mother Radha.
Hare Krishna to all devotees, and I offer my obeisances to your lotus feet. I am Arti Dubey from Delhi, India. I am practicing Krishna consciousness since last 2 years. I am not initiated yet, but right now I am preparing for that. And I have read many books of Srila Prabhupada, like Krishna book, Bhagavad Gita, Transcendental Knowledge of Prahlad Maharaj, and many more. And I am taking these classes to understand the most important book given by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad. I hope I can learn many things with the deep understanding in your association and guidance. By the understanding of nectar, want to close to Radha Govind. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dhanvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Arati. Mother Radha Devi, followed by Saroja K.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My name is Radha. I'm from Bangalore. I have attended Bhakti Rasamrta program, and then I joined this class because I want to become more Krishna conscious and to know more about Krishna and Krishna Bhakti Prabhu. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
That's very simple and very profound. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Radha. Saroj.
My Dandavat Pranam to everyone. ISKCON Chennai was the eye opener during that Corona period, and really this material world cannot bring that much contentment and peace. Only that ISKCON has done a very good job, and because of it, I'm very happy and contented and spreading the happiness waves everywhere and good vibes. And Sukirti Mataji from Chennai ISKCON was my first teacher, and now I am doing my Bhakti Shastri course, and Janaki Ramakrishna Mataji is my teacher, and I'm very grateful to ma'am. And thanks Prabhuji for giving me opportunity to share my experience with you and all. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Suraja. Mother Dandakesh Devi, followed by Adi Keshava Prabhu.
Okay, my name is Dandakesh, and I'm from Florida. And I'm taking this class because I will never have enough nectar and devotion, so I want more and more. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Just to let someone new, those who are not aware of Mother Dandakesh, she is one of senior Prabhupada's disciple. She is a scientist from France, but now she lives in Florida. Very dedicated devotee. Adi Keshav Prabhu, followed by Uttara Sundari Devidasi. What is NOI dash Uttara or nectar of instruction, or actually your name is Noi Uttara? Something like that.
No, it's Noida actually.
Oh, okay. Please forgive me. Go ahead. Adi Keshav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, my name is Adikeshava Prabhu. I'm from Cuba. My objective to join to this seminar is to learn much about the nectar of the Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu.
Thank you. I don't know how many of you know, Adikesha Prabhu, we don't have a temple in Cuba. Nobody can have a temple in, nobody can practice any religion in Cuba. It's a horrible country, but some or other, few wonderful devotees coming out from that country due to Mahaprabhu's mercy. So thank you, Adikesha Prabhu. And Mother Uttara Sundari Dasi, followed by Prahlad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
You have to say a little louder, Mother.
Yeah. I'm from India, Noida. And I joined this course because I just wanted to get deeper into the nectar of devotion. As always, Srila Prabhupada said that we need to become a Rupanuga. So if we really want to progress in our Krishna consciousness, then we need to blindly follow Rupa Goswami. So this is my purpose to join the course. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful answer. Prahlad Prabhu, followed by Johnson.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances, dear Prabhu, and to all the assembled devotees. My name is Prahlad from Trinidad, Sri Sri Radha Gopinath Mandir. I am here because I desired deeply to study this Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. I had wanted to taste what I had tasted before from Pran Govinda Prabhu. And during the month of Purushottam, this desire had developed, and I was inquiring around with devotees locally here if anyone was willing to go along with this journey with me to study back this entire literature, not up to the 19th chapter, but every single chapter. And mystically, Pran Govinda Prabhu just messaged me about this course, and I was so excited. So I am so indebted to you, Prabhu. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prahlad Prabhu. From Trinidad. Small countries in the middle of the ocean. Johnson Prabhu followed by Jishnu. Oh, Jishnu Prabhu from Texas. Nice. Johnson Prabhu.
It's Jackson.
Or is it, your name is Jackson or Johnson? It says Johnson. I don't even know your face. Maybe you can show us your face.
No, this is Keith and Rupi. Whereas this is
Ah,
her.
Keith.
Yes,
So nice
yes.
to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy to be here. My name is Keith. Prangovind sent and spoke yesterday about this class. And, you know, I also heard that Prabhupada said you can't truly be a devotee without understanding this scripture entirely. And so what better way to learn than to be a part of this group. So thank you, Prabhu, for having this, and look forward to the rest of the class.
Thank you, Keith. This is Keith, ex-military from USA. Very nice, attentive. And his wife is another wonderful devotee. And they have a new baby, gave name Balaram. So nice. Wonderful family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mother Rupa. Jishnu Prabhu followed by Patit Taran Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. I'm Jishnu from Dallas, Texas. I'm currently studying Bhakti Shastri, and I'm just about to get into Nectar of Devotion, and right as I was about to get into it, Prangaman Prabhu messaged me regarding this course, and I was very excited because first and foremost, Nectar. I've always actually wanted to learn Bhakti Shastri from Prangaman Prabhu, because I have friends that have learned it from him, and they love him so much. So I guess this is an opportunity for me, and definitely getting to associate with all of you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jishnu Prabhu. You are wonderful. Patit Taran Jagannath Prabhu, followed by, my computer is running out of space, Shreya Kori Devi Dasi. Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Pran Govinda Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. And also all assembled devotees here. Okay, so happy to see Praladanda Prabhu and all the devotees. All right, please accept my humble obeisances. I'm Padita Tarna Jagannath Das from Malaysia. So, and of course now it's 10:40 p.m. It's 12 hours different. But having experience with Pran Govinda Prabhu during this Chaitanya Charitamrita class, which was a few months back, and it was such a wonderful moment, especially in my bhakti life. And I'm so happy that Pran Govinda Prabhu starting this Nectar of Devotion. So why I've joined here is, I'm very impressed and mesmerized the way that Pran Govinda Prabhu present present all these subjects. And of course, here, I'm very sure that I can dive deep into this, the mysterious part of this Nectar of Devotion, which is only can be relished by a pure devotee. And Pran Govinda Prabhu is such a person. So I'm very honored and I'm very grateful that I'm here again to go through another session with the Nectar of Devotion. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Jagannath Patit Taran Prabhu. You are a good example to me because you are living in a Muslim country, but performing pure devotional service and engaging others. This is a wonderful. Thank you. Mother Shreya Kori Devi Dasi, followed by Mother Sushilpa.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and all the devotees on Zoom, please accept my humble obeisances. It's a pleasure to be again hearing from Pran Govinda. And when I saw, first of all, my name is Shreya Kori Devi Dasi. I'm from upstate New York, and I'm very active in our local center here. And when I saw the message regarding Nectar of Devotion classes, I was so excited because right now I need to be rejuvenated after 1 month of daily service for Purushottam month. And my purpose for joining this class is that I want to increase my devotional service and my bhakti, so I will able to get rid of my false ego. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
That's very nice ambition. Thank you, Mother Shekuri. I pray that you get that. Mother Sushilpa Devi, followed by Mother Aruni.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Dandavat Pranam, devotees. Prabhuji, my purpose of joining, about Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu itself, I'm very much excited about Bhakti Shastri. I wanted to explore more. That was my intention. But after joining your on-site on and off with the timings and all, I wanted to definitely I missed a lot. So I wanted to join more, and with you, any classes, we'll join any class. Maybe I'll be on and off, but the main purpose I wanted to find out is what is spontaneous bhakti. That's the main focus for my Nectar of Devotion class series. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you. Mother Sushilpa Devi. I'm getting, my computer is not, let's see. Okay. Mother Sushilpa Devi. Followed by, did I mention anybody's name? Mother Aruni. Followed by Mother Padma Devi.
This is me, Sushilpa Prabhuji. So next is Mother Aruni. Okay.
Mother Sushilpa, you didn't say your name and where you're from. I know where you are, but audience.
Sorry. Sure. And this is Sushilpa. I'm from Tampa. Thanks to Krishna, Prabhuji, and I'm associated with great devotees here in Tampa, helping me a lot to me, so that I learn how to be with other humans in a harmonious way.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Mother Aruni Devi, followed by Mother Padma Devi.
Hello, Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello?
Yes, Mother.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. You, Prahladanandas, and all other devotees. It's been a long time. I'm just trying to learn some, to become a devotee. I want to go on the path of bhakti. I want to connect with Krishna. I want to develop love of God. And I love the association of devotees. And I want to learn more and more about Krishna. And someday, hopefully, I will become a true devotee. And I appreciate all that you do for us and for Prahladanandas and all other devotees. So hopefully someday I'll get to my goal. Hare Krishna. Thank you. I'm from Las Vegas. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother Aruni. Mother Padma Devi, followed by Mother Supriya Radhika Devi Dasani.
Haribol, Prabhuji, I'm so thankful to you for bringing this class of Nectar of Devotion. I'm offering these mogras and rose petals, red rose petals, at the lotus feet of Radharani and Krishna to give us full benefit from this class. And I am Padma from Las Vegas, and Krishna is in Las Vegas too. So I love him, and I'm also offering some flowers, beautiful petals, and the mogras at your lotus feet and at Prahladanand Prabhu's lotus feet for bringing me where we are able to hear his word so much. And I hope to get a lot. And my purpose is to listen, and listen to this and so that I could get more Shravanam Kirtanam out of this as much as Bhagavan wants me to, and I'll put in my effort. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Padma Devi. Mother Supriya Radhika Devi Dasi, just to let everyone know, even though she is in Middle East, in the Muslim country, but she is so active. She voluntarily choose to find a good record for this everyday session and going to help you or serve you by posting it in the WhatsApp group. So you can hear it before you come to the class. So thank you, Mother Supriya Radhika Devi, for voluntarily so wonderfully serving. You are a good example. Please go ahead. Mother Supriya Radhika Devi, followed by Mother Lipi Devi.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. I'm Supriya Radhika Devi Dasi. I live in Dubai and moved from Qatar to Dubai. Been in Dubai for many years. Just was in Qatar for a year. Moved back here now. And my whole purpose, there are 3 reasons why I joined this Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu course. One is, of course, it's nice to see familiar faces, familiar people. Done so many courses and made so many friends. So there is, of course, a sense of, there's a comfort zone when you see your friends in the same course. The second reason, of course, is every course I've done with Pran Govind Prabhu has taken me one step up the ladder and made me completely commit myself to Krishna consciousness and to Srila Prabhupada and my Gurudev's mission. So that's a wonderful impetus to join every course of this. And of course, Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, because of course, like so many people said that we are Rupanugas. So from our journey from Shraddha to Prema, one thing which is very, very important is this handbook of Rupa Goswami, who's so mercifully given it to us, Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. And I did my Bhakti Shastri many years ago, and of course only done till the 19th. So since Prabhu was going to do the other chapters, so I wanted to hear the nectar from him. So those are my reasons. Thank you very much. Looking forward, Prabhu, to your class. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Supriya Radhika Devi Dasi. Mother Lipi Devi, followed by Mother Summa.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances to the lotus feet of yours, and also all other devotees and Prabhus, please accept my humble obeisances. My name is Lipi. I'm from New York, associated with Sri Sri Radha Govinda Temple and Bhakti Center here in New York. I came to this ISKCON. I have 2 purposes. One is with ISKCON, one is with this class. So the purpose of to join this ISKCON is to know myself, who I am, and what should be the purpose of my life. And to this class, I was actually meditating in my mind, like there are many ways you can join with this class, like online reading and participating in different courses. But I was thinking, like, if anybody we know, we can ask question, and that's Pran Govinda Prabhuji. All the times I bother him asking simple question. So I am so happy to see my other classes, Prabhuji's honorable here as well. So I will be like mesmerized to have all these ideas from my dear Prabhujis and devotees here. So the purpose to this class is 2. One is to, I don't want to miss these exalted great devotees as a sadhu sangha, to learn from each and every one, because I'm a very conditioned and fallen soul here in New York, and to learn the science and philosophy of bhakti, because I'm working in the lab and there are a lot of scientists around me, many different way of life science. Like they're questioning me many times why I wear tilak in work, and why I do my tulsi on my neck, and why I eat vegetarian, even not onion, garlic, why all this question comes to. So I was trying to answer myself. Because of my poor knowledge, sometimes I'm not confident.
So I start reading, and thus this is the only source I can ask Pran Govinda Prabhuji in this class and all the great devotees. Please help me to learn. So that's the purpose of to join of this class, to know the philosophy and science of bhakti and the true sense of loving devotional service towards Krishna, Guru, and Gaurangas. Thank you, Prabhuji, to have you, and thank you all the known persons from Chaitanya Charitamrita class. Please accept my humble obeisances to all of your lotus feet. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Lipi Devi. Mother Somma Devi, followed by Mother Bhashruti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam to you, Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees, all to Vishnu, Srila Prabhupada. My name is Soumya. I have not been initiated yet. I have, like in my childhood, I was in Navadvip, but still I was so very, very far from Krishna. And now during the COVID period, suddenly, for my son's class, I got a call from ISKCON, and when I was doing the homework for him, that's how I get to know more about Krishna. And as I know what's the difference now, I just don't want to go back to the material world, to more to close to Maya, rather than I want to come more close to Krishna. And I found from Prabhuji, Pran Govinda Das Prabhuji's class, and from all the devotees, like hearing is so important, and so as the mercy of the devotees and the devotee association. And Prabhuji, Pran Govinda Prabhuji's class is always like, it's like a magical moment for me, from Gopal Champu to Chaitanya Charitamrita. And I felt like when in the evening, Krishna is to play the flute, all the gopis used to just go there. So I also felt the same thing with this class, because my working hour is also like the same time, but I am just doing this class, I'm involving, and I don't know how my work is also getting done. So that is the reason I have enjoyed. I don't know how that is done, but yeah, so Krishna is making everything so easy for me, and not only Krishna, Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji, and all the devotees, you are making my life so easy. So that is the reason for me to join this class. And of course, the Nectar of Devotion. I have not gone through this book yet, so definitely, as Gopal Champu and Chaitanya Charitamrita gave me as Supriya Mataji also says, the one more step ahead in the ladder. So definitely I'll be definitely getting something. But more important is to get closer to Krishna, and I believe Krishna is all within us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Somma Devi. Wonderfully presented. Mother Bhashruti Devi, followed by our old friend, Purushottam Prasad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. I'm very happy to be here again, Prabhu. I'm one of your students, and I'm from Tampa, Florida. And my name is Bhashruti. And Prabhuji, actually, Srila Rupa Goswami himself told that it's very hard to understand this nectar of devotion, Krishna, Sri Krishna, and pure love. But he did for the pleasure of Krishna. So to follow we are Rupanuga, so to follow Srila Rupa Goswami, so with the mercy of the devotees and with the mercy of you, Prabhu, we'll try to absorb in this nectar, Prabhuji, in your nectarian class. And thank you for giving us the opportunity, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Bhashruti Devi. That's very nice. Purushottam Prabhu, followed by Mother Prema Prada Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, and all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. It's once again a great fortune, my good fortune to associate and have you. I must say my gratitude to Prabhu Prahlad. He reminded me, Prabhu, today we have a class. because I went to the website, but it didn't allow me to get in. Then he forwarded a message and web ID, etc. Then I connected. So once again, thank you, Prahlad, and Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, to see very happy Prahlad Prabhu and Mother Shreya Kuri, Dandakesh, all great, Isha Upanishad, Mother Isha Upanishad, all wonderful devotees, and of course our god sisters like Supriya Radhika Mataji and other Matajis and other Prabhus. Tarak Jagannath Prabhu, he awakened even in the midnight to listen and have our association. It's our good fortune. So the purpose I joined this course is, the first purpose is to have association of His Grace Prana Govind Prabhu and all the Vaishnavas and the Vaishnavis. Just by having darshan of these Vaishnavas, our heart get purified. That's no doubt about it. First thing. Second, this subject, this Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, it's a ocean. It's a ocean. So everybody grab to their capacity. I just want to grab each drop from each one of them because each rasa is great. So that I am so greedy. I learn each and every one of. Second, third purpose, after grabbing all this, I really want to become a humble devotee, as Mahaprabhu what he wanted, as Trinada Pisunichena, Taroriva Saishnana, Amanina, Manadena, Kirtaniya Sada. If that one particular verse, if I fulfill in my whole life, then I really achieved milestone of this life. Hare Krishna, blessings of all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Hare Krishna, Dandavatna. Yeah.
Thank you, Purushottam Prabhu. So happy to see you and hear from you. Okay, my computer is going back and forward. I'm losing track how I'm seeing the name. Mother Premapada Devi Dasi, followed by Mother Norma Poran, Mother Premapada Devi Dasi. You have to unmute. Okay.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. It's one more journey. It's been so amazing, your classes. So the two reasons I joined, one is that we did Bhakti Shastri, but it was till 9. We did only till 19. So just by doing 19, it's amazing. The book is, Rupa Goswami is amazing. You're amazing. The way it changed my life. So, and then further, I want to continue. That's the one reason. And then the other reason is I want to give some nectar, like how Shruta Kirti Prabhu talks about in Prabhupada memory. We are listening to all Prabhupada memories. So Shruta Kirti Prabhu is say when Prabhupada says to Shruta Kirti Prabhu to read Krishna book, he says that just reading one page, your life changes. And then again he says not just one. Oh no! First he says like one book, Krishna book by reading, your life changes. And then he says not just Krishna book. Again, just one page by reading, your life changes. And then he says not just one page, one line by reading Prabhupada, the Krishna book, your life changes. And then he says not just one line, but just one word. If you read Krishna book, your life changes. So he keeps on saying like that. So I was comparing that with your lectures. So when you give entire in just by one word, our life changes. So thanks to your lectures, Prabhu, it changes. So for example, giving to give the example how your one word changed my life. So recently in Nectar, in the Bhakti Shastri, we were going through so many, and then you said one word. So this this body is given to us. So just this word made me thinking that this body is given to us. We are not owning, or we are not the proprietor or anything. So we don't have any rights towards this body. And then we are thinking we are doers, we are this body and everything. So so like that. So you're just one word makes think, and then it changes entire thought process. So that make me greedy to attend your classes. So that's another reason. There's two reasons I joined. Sorry, I think I didn't say my name. My name is Prema Prada Devidasi. I'm from Alachua. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother Premapada Devidasi. You are wonderful. You're a wonderful family. Mother Narma Devi, followed by Mother Shema Priya Devi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. My name is Norma Puran. I'm from upstate New York. I'm originally from Guyana, and I've always have the love for Krishna. I can remember growing up, and when my mom would scold me, I would tell my sister, let's pack our bag and let's go all the way over the river where there's a Krishna temple and we can live there. So I always have this love for Krishna, My purpose is that I'm new to ISKCON and I'm eager to learn more devotional service. Thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Wonderful. Welcome, Mother Narma Devi. Mother Shema Priya Devi, followed by Mother Madhavi Devi.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Shama Priya, West Palm Beach, Florida. I am disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj. I'm feeling very fortunate today to hearing from you, Prabhu, Pran Govinda Prabhuji, and to meet all wonderful devotee association. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother Shema Priya Devi. Mother Madhavi Devi, followed by, who am I missing? Am I missing Bhakti? Who is Bhakti? I'm not sure, but let's hear from Mother Madhavi Devi, and then Mother Bhakti Devi going to reveal who she is.
Yeah, Hare Krishna to everyone. My name is Madhavi Devi Dasi. I live in Florida and originally born in Trinidad and Tobago. And just happy to be, in every class Pran Govinda is having, because I just keep forgetting in devotional reading and life. So it's good to be reminded, like myself. So this is why I choose to be in this nectar of devotion, for me to always remember Krishna, which I'm so forgetful, and wanting all the blessings and devotees to always keep me reminding me. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank
I
you.
am Bhakti from India. I could not attend the beginning of the session because I have twins at home, 1-year-old. I'm very eager to attend your classes, and I'm feeling very fortunate to be associated with wonderful devotees like you all.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mother Bhakti Devi, for joining.
Hare,
Mother
Hare Krishna
Rashmi
Prabhu.
Devi, yes, followed by Mother Malati Devi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, I have joined this course because first of all, I want to be with the Association of Devotees. And earlier, I had heard about this book and I tried to read, but I was not able to completely understand it. And so I want to get a deeper understanding of Bhakti with this course. And after finishing this course, I'm expecting that I'm going to taste the rasa in my chanting. So that is the purpose of this course for me, Prabhuji.
That's
Hare
very
Krishna.
nice. That's very nice. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur did say that, Ek bar Harinam Rase Matare. You can taste the Hari name. Very good.
Yes,
Good.
I have never, I have heard that, Prabhu, but I have not tasted. So I am hoping I'll taste the nectar while I'm chanting, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Mother Malati Devi, followed by Sarvesh Kumar. I'm not sure who you are. Please introduce after Mother Malati Devi. Go ahead, Mother.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I'm Mother Malati from Florida, and I'm here because this class is Krishna's mercy. I need to fill my time with more Krishna Katha. I also very much need devotees association, and I really want to be a good devotee. I love listening to Maharaj's classes, and I love the nectar of devotion. Thank you, Maharaj, for giving this class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danda Pranam. I'm Steve from Karnal, India. Actually, I was looking for association of devotees and found this link in website. And joining this course of Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, I want to understand it very deeply, as it is stated in the Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu that devotees of the Lord remains in the deep of the oceans like sharks. So I want to understand it in a deep way, although I have gone through this book in the course of Bhakti Shastri, but I couldn't understand it properly. So that is the objective to join this course. Thank
Okay.
you, Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Suresh Prabhu.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who am I missing? Am I missing Mother Pushpa Devi from New York? I don't think. And Mahatma Prabhu from California. Mother Pushpa Devi, please introduce yourself in brief, followed by Mahatma Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam to all devotees, Charan. Prabhu, I'm very fortunate that to Joy Prabhu. Joy Prabhu always send me the link, and I here and there I come, but I'm not that fortunate to attend all the classes. But I like it. I love to see all the devotees, and I'm not too much. I don't know much English and to how to explain to you, but how I to explain, I see all those devotees. That's all the devotees to see. They say in Bengali jo Vaishnaver darshane mon povitra hoy, ami onek kichu jante pai. That's I just come here and there to see all those devotees. I'm so attached to the material life. I have so much thing to do. I'm so attached with the samsar. I have old parents to take care of my mother-in-law with a job. I cannot continue, but I like it. I want to, the Krishna give me that opportunity to, I could attend full time and to listen and understand more. Please give me that mercy. So is that time to come to me, so I could attend all the time? Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Sure, Mother. We'll pray definitely for your uplifting consciousness. That will be wonderful. Mahatma Prabhu from California.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, yeah, Prabhuji. Yes, my name is Mahatma Das. I'm from India and live in California near Disney. And when I went to Bhakti Shastri class at Dellen, Florida. Prana Govinda Prabhu gave a very so nice lecture. So when I heard Prabhuji is giving again, continuing this class, I'm so excited. I don't know, I could continue too long or no, but I wish I keep going, continue and learn more on this. On Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. Thank you for giving some opportunity, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mother. Mother Krishna Manju Devi.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Good morning to everyone. So, I haven't started yet my Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, so I wanted to get this opportunity from you to have this class.
Thank you, Mother.
Bye.
So we have about 50 devotees. I hope I did call all of your name one by one. If I am missing anyone, please come forward, and I beg apology for that, because my computer doesn't have a huge screen to see everybody same time. So I hope I'm not missing anyone. If I miss anyone, please, you can raise your hand and speak out. Okay, since no one is raised.
Joy at work, but he is there.
Oh, Joy Prabhu is there. Yeah, I think he introduced himself in the beginning. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I'll give you a short brief with the PowerPoint presentation because we have a short time left. But it was a great deal that I came to know about all of you little bit. And you are so merciful and you are such an enthusiastic devotee. Just by seeing your eagerness to uplift consciousness, to learn about Bhakti and Bhakti Rasa. In our previous session, we discussed about it. It itself is exciting. So I hope you all take advantage of this full session. If you feel lacking, you can always contact me or you can pose your question. And I'll try to record, post the record so you can hear it. As far assignment, I was thinking it would be nice if 50 devotee, if there is only 51 chapter. If one devotee take one chapter just to present in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Of course, we don't have 51 days. We have only 1 month. So this week, I'll try to finish up to 19 chapter just to refresh. And these 4 days left. 4 days, we'll have a 4 session. And I'm going to show you in the PowerPoint presentation how it's going to show us. One of you, please tell me if you are seeing what I am trying to show.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And someone said, yes, Prabhuji. Good. So together, let us chant this. Every day we are going to chant this mantra. This is a very wonderful because Prabhupada told to Hridayananda Maharaj, he asked Prabhupada, how can I understand this divinity of Radha Krishna's Leela? It's difficult. Prabhupada said, you should pray to 6 Goswamis, 6 Goswami Astakam, and this will help you. So I thought we did that in Dilan, but every day we are going to chant this. This has become part of our daily casual. So please fold your hand and just chant together. You can unmute, mute as you like. Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuna Tadharma Samstapako Lokanam Hitakarina Tribhuvane Mano Saranakara Radha Krishna Padara Binda Bachana Nande Namastaliko Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujugo Sri Jiva Gopalako O Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujugo Sri Jiva Gopalako Jai Rupa Goswami Pada Ki Jai. Okay, what is Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu means? If some of you need the slides, I'll post it, no problem, you all can look at it. But you have to have something in your head, or I would say in your heart. But from hearing right now, if you contemplate this 4 words, Bhakti, Rasa, Amrita, Sindhu, if you contemplate Srinata, Sraddhaya, Nittam, Grinantasya, Chestitam, Chestitam means you endeavor, but please bring some faith. Bring faith while you are trying to understand. Then your intelligence in the head, from hearing through the ear, connected to the mind. You have to have mind connects with intelligence. Intelligence captures it. You can send it to the heart. I hope it's very clear. I mentioned this many times. I'm going to mention it million more times. When we hear, Srinata means hearing. Shraddhaya Nittam, you have to have a faith. Just accept it. Whatever you're hearing, Prabhupada gave, whether it makes sense or not sense, don't worry. Just accept it. Take the benefit. Then faith will grow also. So bring some faith. Just accept means have faith. So when you accept it with the faith and you invite intelligence to capture it, then you can hold it. In order to hold in your consciousness, intelligence has to back up. In Bhagavad Gita, we learned in hierarchy 3.42. I'm going a little fast, but you can make a little note 3.42. Later on, you can read in Bhagavad Gita. Indriyani paraniyahu indriyabho paramano manastu parabuddhi buddhistu paratatsa. There is a material hierarchy. Whether we are knowing or not knowing, but there is a material hierarchy. Why we need to know it? Because superior can control the inferior. And if we engage superior, it will control the inferior. Mind can control the senses, intelligence can control the mind. So hearing through the senses, connected with the mind. But if we do not connect with intelligence, it will go away. What did he say? After 5 minutes, we'll say. What did he say? I don't remember. Because you are not capturing with intelligence. Intelligence can capture. Just like when you wake up from dead sleep, you don't remember anything. You went to deep sleep. When you wake up, how do you remember who you are, where you are? I'm Pran Govinda Das in Florida, in Alachua, Brahmachari Ashram. How do I remember? Yes, Krishna gives everything, correct. But how he gives? Through intelligence. Intelligent capture. Mind does not capture. Mind takes you to the dream. Senses to this world. But intelligence holds your memory. So it is important that you contemplate Bhakti means devotional service. What did he say? Bhakti means devotional service. Why not devotion? Because the verbal root, vah, bhajati, bhajato, bhajati, bhajanti, bhajashi, bhajato, bhajato, bhajami, bhajavo, bhajavo. The bhaj, dhatu, where bhakti word comes from, bhaj dhatu, means to serve. Serve. Serve to who? That's question you can ask. So, ti means feeling, an attitude. Serve with a favorable attitude. These two together is bhakti. Bhakti is a loving service. So, bhaj is service. Ti means with feeling. So, when you have a feeling and trying to please, that is bhakti. Then Rasha, of course, if you grow up in South India, they have a Rasam, or Bengal, they call Rasha. It's the same, means some kind of a taste, some flavor. Yes, but we will learn little more than this Rasha we are talking. It is pleasure in relationship. So bhakti means nature of every jiva to love someone. Prabhus and mothers, you cannot say no. I don't love anyone. That's not possible. You do love. Oh, I love my house. Okay, you love someone or something. It is not possible to live without loving. And if you say, yes, I live without loving anything or anybody, you are a liar. Because I believe 100% what Prabhupada is saying. I tested myself with 10 people before I became bold on this. I tested. They're just karmi. They are not devotee. And if you don't love anyone, you don't love dog, cat, your car, your sleep, your lifestyle, something you love. But problem is, you will never be complete by loving anything or anybody unless you love or develop love for Krishna. Then through Krishna, you can love everybody and everything. Then you will find satisfaction. Otherwise, your love will never quench complete. This completeness has to come in connection with Krishna only. Third, Amrita. Amrita means nectar. Here we put tasty beverage, which makes one deathless. And Sindhu means ocean. Or you can say, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Anandam Ambudi. Ambudi also same as Sindhu. Anandam Ambudi Bardhana. The spiritual happiness. This is a big difference between material and spiritual. Spiritual happiness means it always increases. When you will be in the spiritual world, your happiness every day increases. In material world, we want that, but we don't get it. We get some happiness, some suffering. Some happiness, some suffering. Sometimes suffering too much. So like this is a problem. But spiritually, happiness will increase. But this every day we are going to remember. Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. What does that means? And I'm going to ask some of you to answer me, to the audience. This is a very short, my friend Dravida Prabhu, I personally talked to him. He's the head of the BBT. He said, if you get the book from PDF or online, wherever you get the book, make sure you get it after 2021 because there are a lot of mistakes. Not intentionally, unintentionally. Like Prabhupada said, Pitri Loka. So the Mataji who typed, she told me that. She said, well, Pitri, we thought is a tree, name is P. So she write P-E-E-T-R-E-E. P-tree, one type of tree. No, Pitri is a forefathers. So there is a lot of, not intentionally, but not everybody is familiar with Sanskrit word. So there's on 2021 or after is more clear, edited version. This is a Prabhupada's own word. Would somebody like to help me to read this quickly? What Prabhupada wanted us to hear? Come on, volunteer, Prabhus and Mother. Mother Sushilpa, go for it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dhanvat Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada concluding words. Srila Rupa Goswami concludes by saying that the Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu is very difficult for ordinary men to understand. Yet he hopes that Lord Krishna, the eternal Supreme Personality of Godhead, will be pleased with his presentation of this book. By rough calculation, it is estimated that Srila Rupa Goswami finished Sri Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu in Gokula Vrindavana in the year 1552. While physically present, Srila Rupa Goswami was living in different parts of Vrindavana, and his headquarters were in the temple of Radha Damodar in the present city of Vrindavana. The place of Rupa Goswami's bhajana, his execution of devotional service, is commemorated still. There are two different tomb-like structures at the Radha Damodar, tomb-like structures at Radha Damodar temple. One structure is called the place of bhajan, and in the other his body is entombed. Behind this very tomb, I have my place of bhajan, but since 1965, I have been away. The place, however, is being taken care by my disciples. By Krishna's will, I'm now residing at the Los Angeles temples of International Society of Krishna Consciousness. This purport is finished today, the 30th of June, 1969.
Okay, very good. So what is the purpose of studying Nectar of Devotion? Well, many purposes are there. First is, we are, at least this is how I found out, some motivation from our scripture. First is, we are 24 hours a day not happy. You may be happy half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but you cannot claim. And if you do claim, then you have come down from spiritual world. Nityananda Guna Sarve Nitya Siddha Mukundava. In spiritual world, 24 hours a day, every devotee is happy, unlimitedly. And their happiness increasing forever. So as Bhagavan's happiness. Krishna also increasing his happiness every day, even though he is eternally happy. But it's not a static, it's dynamic. That's why it's forever increasing. All the suffering in the world, if you consider, you can put into these three categories. One is avidya, causes three types of dukkha. Aparad causes four types of anarthas. And third category is Bhagavad Ichcha, is not so much considered as a dukkha, but it is considered as a purification and reunion between lover and beloved. And some of you may be thinking like, what is it talking about? I'm not getting it. Don't worry, we'll explain these details as we grow. But just that idea that the three way you can see all the misery of the world. Okay, first one is avidya. What is avidya? Ignorance. You did not choose which family you will be born. Whether you like or you don't like doesn't matter. Just be realistic. That, hey, I took birth here. I have no idea how the disease is coming. I have no idea when the death will come. So this is one kind of suffering. Another kind of suffering you are facing from your past. All of a sudden you have a wonderful life. All of a sudden you don't have a wonderful life. This is like a unfolding as you face. We call prarabdha karma. This is a chapter first. We'll discuss that more. Third, ignorance causes due to our own behavior, attitude, how we deal with our own family member, friends, and the world. People judges us, yes. The way we behave, they will judge. But if we always, or at least try to uplift our consciousness to a level where we can see the potential devotee in each soul we meet, you can escape from that distress, suffering in communication world. If you can develop that vision, potential devotee, each person you see, doesn't matter who it is, whether it's a Kangsha, Ravana, or best gopi friend or coward boys, they are all potential devotee and some are eternally devoted. So if you can develop that, you can escape from it. I always discuss what is suffering. I'm sure you heard this. Suffering means what we really want in life. What I really want, that I will be happy all the time. I don't get all the time. That is the real suffering. Birth, death, old age, yes, also they are. But the real suffering is what actually I want. And what I don't want being imposed on me. And what is the solution of that? What is the cause of that? Origin of that suffering? Because we have forgotten our relationship with God, Krishna. What is the solution of that? To revive that relationship with our true well-wisher, Krishna, through our spiritual master. This is required. And how do you do it? You have to do 5 things daily, sadhana, and then you'll be set. Now, in the Nectar of Devotion preface, Prabhupada make it very clear that you cannot live without loving someone, and all will be complete, accomplished when you develop love through this process that next few weeks will explain. I would like someone to help me reading these quotes of Srila Prabhupada.
I can, Prabhuji. Hare
Okay.
Krishna. The purpose of the Nectar of Devotion. We have failed to create peace and harmony in human society, even by such great attempts as the United Nations, because we do not know the right method. The method is very simple, but one has to understand it with a cool head. Hare
Very
Krishna.
good. Next, someone, please.
Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes, you don't have to ask. Just go on.
The purpose of the Nectar of Devotion. The Nectar of Devotion teaches all men how to perform the simple and natural method of loving Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Very good. One more, mother.
If we
The
learn how
nectar
to
of
love
devotion.
Krishna, then it is very easy to immediately and simultaneously love every living being.
Can you read it one more time?
If we learn how to love Krishna, then it is very easy to immediately and simultaneously love every living being.
Very good. Okay. Next.
I am appealing herewith
I'm appealing herewith to such confused men to learn the art of devotional service as directed in the Nectar of Devotion, and I'm sure that the fire of material existence burning within their hearts will be immediately extinguished. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Can you see, even Prabhupada write the purpose of Nectar of Devotion. So that's why I asked, and I'm glad you all shared what is the purpose you have come. Prabhupada is giving his purpose. Okay, one more.
So we can enjoy Krishna's loving service in so many ways, not only by the embrace of the gopis, but in the fight of Bhishma with Krishna and piercing his body with arrows. Therefore, Krishna is Akhila Rasamrita. There are 12 rasas, either primary rasa or secondary rasa. Any rasa, Krishna is ready to respond to any rasa you want to deal with Krishna. That is Krishna's position. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Okay, one more.
The nectar of devotion will teach us how to turn the one switch that will immediately bring them everything, brighten everything. Everywhere, one who does not know this method is missing the point of life. Hare Krishna.
That's a very nice point, isn't it? The way Prabhupada made it. Wow. Thank you. So, Prabhus and Mothers, Nectar of Devotion, there's a chart that we put together. Today, I'm not going to explain, but just to give you some idea that where we come from, it's called Manushananda, or happiness in human form. If you look at the ladder, the bottom is human life. Even in human life, I doubt any one of you actually experiencing, well, I should not say that. Yeah, why not? I doubt anybody actually experiencing the highest happiness as human being, because you need 7 things to experience human highest happiness. Come on, get motivated. What are the 7 things you need? You are the only ruler of the world. This is Rupa Goswami Pad explaining how to measure where you are by happiness or experience and where you need to go. Then I'll tell you how we'll go there. But if you cannot detect where you are by your own experience and where you want to be, then what will motivate you to go there? So it is very important. So first thing he says, you need to be the only ruler of this world. You have enough sufficient funds, money, gold, whatever, to spend whenever you need. You must be the most wise, intelligent, knowledgeable person, that whenever there is a nature disaster like earthquake, tsunami, hurricanes, you can counter by engaging the Brahmanas. They can actually counter any disaster take place in Vedic culture. Then third, that was third. First is you are the only ruler. Second is you have enough sufficient funds. Third is you are intelligent, knowledgeable. Yes. Fourth, all your ministers, all the representative, every country, subordinate, gladly accepting your authority. Fifth, you are the only, no, sorry, all the under, in your family, all the people that lives with you, or including your immediate officers, minister, they are all in love with you. You do not have even one enemy in the world. If you have these 5 things together, and then you add 2 more, you have a tremendous power with a long life, good health. And last one, I'm not going to tell you unless you remember it, and you're going to tell me. If you have these 7 things together, you know the highest happiness as a human being. You multiply 100 times, that's called Gandharva planet, the musician in heavenly planet. You multiply 100 times more, they are called Devagandharva happiness. You 100 times more, Pitri Lokananda, where forefather, when they die here, if they're pious people, they go there. They get the happiness. The whole creation, planetary system, is nothing but gradation of happiness. More you go lower towards, all the way to the bottom is hell. Nobody wants to go there. But there's a purpose why. And then happiness is graded as you grow up all the way to Brahmaloka. When you come to Brahmaloka, you experience the Prajapati Ananda and then Brahmanda. Then you come outside the material world to marginal Brahmajyoti, Brahmananda. And if you multiply, this is 1:1:38 of Rupa Goswami Pad, Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. Prabhupada also put this in 7th canto, these verses. And I'm reading from the Prabhupada translation. If Brahmananda, the bliss of merging in the Brahman effulgence, were multiplied 100 trillion times. I really don't know what is that number means. 100 trillion times of happiness of Brahmananda. I'm in a Manushyananda. I'm a human experiencing. If you ever think this is it, I don't need more happiness, this is enough. Prabhus and mothers, don't do that to you. This is a very low level of happiness. Whatever happiness is there, sex, movie, whatever. It's very low level. What the soul are actually entitled to. You are entitled not to be in the crematory place. The reason I say crematory, because everybody has to die. We need to shoot for our origin, happiness in spiritual life. That is 100 trillion times. It would still not equal even an atomic fragment of the ocean of transcendental bliss felt in devotional service. And this is the only purpose, or the main purpose, Rupa Goswami Pad wrote this book. I hope you meditate on it. This book has a 4th division. Purva Vibhag, chapter 1 to 19. I want to finish this week. But for the next week, I'm going to assign each person, or voluntarily you take a chapter. Just one chapter you present. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you understood. You're not going to be penalized, but it will, we all want to hear your experience of that chapter. This chapter I'm going to just revisit very quick to all of you from tomorrow. 4th chapter already I lost today's, but it was necessary to introduce ourselves. And then, so Purva Vibhag, then we'll go to Dakshin. Dakshin Vibhag means south, where chapter 20 to 34, the ingredients for you to experience spiritual happiness, you need components, like a fruit puncher. Well, we have some member from England, some are from India, some are from America, so we have mixed Jamaican. But I hope you all know, is there maybe some, our mixed juice? Because here we have fruit punch. Fruit punch means bunch of fruits, juice together. But in America, in India, I don't know if you have that. So just imagine that fruit punch or lemonade or what do you call mixed juice. Once the juice is mixed, it is very difficult to separate which fruit juice are blended here or which one is not, because once they blend in, it's difficult. So Rasha is a mix of all the components. So this is, we'll do 1 week from chapter 20 to 34, next week. Then we'll go to the week after, Paschim Vibhag. What are the relationship every soul has? There's a two categories, primary relationship and then secondary relationship. And we'll discuss in details from 35 to 44. That will be primary rashas. And then secondary rashas and cautions. At the end, there will be some cautions, which is not rasham. So we can separate. And we also learn the secondary rasham. So in order to proceed, now some of you may think like this is like a little overwhelming. Yes, it is overwhelming to me too, but I am so attracted to it, I cannot forget it. It's wonderful because this is our wealth. We are now getting accounting, so we can, when we get $1 billion, we know how to count it. You're just learning how to count now. So these are the Rasham, but Rasham is a one word. But to understand that highest Rasham experience, we need to be aware because we are in a wrong place, material world. We have to have a fence around to protect what is valuable, what is not valuable. You analyze what is not valuable, you put it in the back quiver. You don't need it, or you can trash it or throw it. But you have to sort through all in order to see what is I'm going to utilize, I must need, what I don't need, I'm going to throw it. That's why the definition of pure love, it says anabritam. Anabritam means uncovering. Uncovering doesn't mean throw it. Uncovering means analyze what you need, what you don't need. We'll discuss that. So this week, we're going to discuss next 4 days, 4 sections. If any one of you want to be part of this presentation, I'm going to do this week by myself. But if you want to be part of it, welcome. Do it. Or if you say, I just want to present chapter 16 for 10 minutes, go for it. We like to hear. You can take. But from next week, everybody's compulsory, at least one chapter you must take. So this week is an option. But I'm prepared to present from tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Samanna Bhakti, introduction and chapter 1. That's a lot for one session, but we'll give the clue and then you have to go with it for the rest of your life, like how to understand this. What is pure love definition? It is not a word, it is a substance. So you're going to collect those substance, hold it in your heart and adore it. The next day, which will be Wednesday, we'll discuss about Sadhan Bhakti. Chapter 2 to 16, all the way. So there's a lot of work. And I appreciate Mother Supriya Radhika Devi Dasi. And she will have a lot of hard work because she's going to post all to 2 to 16 chapter in one day. And I don't know how you will get the time to hear all this. Krishna can make it. If you ask for it, you will get time. I met one sannyasi in my life. He was a police officer. And he said before he joined, he got initiated. But he wanted to really like give his life. His heart was like pulling. So one day he was chanting and thinking. And he realized that he didn't go to work after 4 hours of the job. And then he said, oh my God, what I do? So anyway, he went end of the day. And his officer says, that was very mystical. This case you handled this morning, that the ticket you gave, that guy need to be punished. He is actually has a bad criminal record. And he was so dumbstruck. He was afraid to tell the officer that I did not come to work. But then at the same time, maybe Krishna is mystically doing something. I don't know. I want to be a preacher. That's exactly like that. He never mentioned to his officer that actually he did not come to work. But officer saw he was there in the workplace and he did a fantastic job. He got promotion. Finally, he gave up everything. He joined and he became so dedicated. But it's my misfortune. He left this world also in 2012. So mystical happen in our lifetime, we see, proportion to our eagerness to progress. This is a very rare life, human life, Prabhu's and Mother. Give little value, more value, that this is a rare opportunity. We can finish all our job of material existence in one life. In Australia, you probably saw that video. Prabhupada was so heavy. He said, well, it takes few lives. Prabhupada said, no, you can do it in one life. Why one life? In one day. Why one day? In one moment, you can surrender and live your life from that level. He was so heavy. I wonder sometimes, like, really? Yes. But I'm seriously, I'm not advanced devotee. I'm just a fallen soul, worse than all of you. But I do have a sincere desire to make this life success. One life done for Krishna. Just give this life, wherever you are, Grihastha, Brahmachari, Banaprastha, whatever ashram you are, working, not working, try to engage. That's all you need. Just give this life. Even if you have a job, keep job, maintain, serve the devotee, family, everything. But try within your heart. Prabhupada, he said when he was a Grihastha, he was chanting 4 rounds in the morning, noontime 4 rounds, afternoon 4 rounds, after come back from work 4 rounds. Prabhupada also, Grihastha life, he struggled to chant 16 rounds. Was not easy. Prabhupada said just like that I broke down my 16 round chanting. But he accomplished. He worked. It was very painful, but he made it. So like this, we are going to do 4 days, 4 session, whole 19th chapter. Now, this is many verses you will find. Can someone read just the, I don't know if we can read the whole thing or not. Okay, just the translation.
Prabhuji, shall I?
Yes.
When the pure spiritual experience is excited by means of cognition and service, bhakti, super excellent unalloyed devotion characterized by love for Godhead is awakened towards Krishna, the beloved of all souls.
Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur writing translation is like so many points in one sentence, isn't it, Purushottam Prabhu?
Yes. Yeah.
This is so nice. Prabhus and mothers, why I brought this sloka? I mean, there are many slokas, 10, 24, 6. Every day we'll read one sloka. This sloka, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, this is Lord himself speaking, Krishna himself speaking to Brahmaji. And Brahmaji said, according to Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur translation, and if you look at word by word meaning, Prabhude, whenever you experience a spiritual experience, make sure these 2 things carries with that experience. If it is not actually awakening your spiritual love for God. It is not sense gratification of eating ice cream or sex or anything. We are talking about Krishna Prema experience has to be followed by 2 things, cognition and service. Relationship, cognition here is sambit, relationship, and you want to serve the devotee. You want to serve Krishna. Staying away from service is not a sign of awakening Krishna Prema. So it's very interesting. When the pure spiritual experience is excited, Prabuddegenam bhakti bam, atmani ananda chinmayi, udeti anuttama bhakti bhagavat prema lakshana. Lakshana means symptom. This is characterized or symptom, how you awaken. So this is just to give you an idea. You have to be fully aware. It is not just chanting. Whose name I'm chanting, why I'm chanting this, what the chanting supposed to do, what is the proper attitude to serve the holy name. This whole combination will produce the result. So tomorrow we'll start Samanna Bhakti that Rupa Goswami Pad wrote. Bhakti means devotional service unto Lord Krishna. And Rasa literally means juice. We already discussed that. Beautiful. And spiritual pleasure, a devotee experience in their relationship with Krishna is called Bhakti Rasa. This is how Prabhupada explained. These are beautiful. Prabhupada was challenged actually. One time, I believe it was in Gujarat, when he went to with Joshamati Nandan Prabhu. He's also Gujarati devotee, Prabhupada's disciple. Passed away, very nice. He came to America to study engineering. He became an engineer, but then he fell in love with Krishna consciousness. He joined. So he mentioned very interestingly, when a newspaper put an article that these devotees Hare Krishnas, how can possible 12 hours, 8 hours, they're chanting on the street? No, there must be like some kind of drug and others. So Prabhupada opposed that. No, they do have genuine some taste. Otherwise, they would not give up their comfortable, material, enjoyable life in America and give their life for this. So this is very important. And then Prabhupada, the bottom picture here, the material happiness looks like they are also happy. That will discuss how the material happiness are explained. Yes, there is a happiness. But that happiness has a two-fold. And you all know, I'm sure. It doesn't matter how great you are. When you leave this world, it's brutally separate you from that name, fame, happiness you experience. And when you reborn, all this hard work, say you are a Nobel Prize winner. Next life you become a squirrel. Squirrel has nothing to do with Nobel Prize or prestige or fame or name or anything. Because one man who built a 25th story building and the owner came as a squirrel, and Prabhupada talked about it. Sorry, not squirrel, scorpion. Scorpion. So like this, mundane Rasa also has a bhogotego. Bhogotego means, recently one professor said, I'm going through tough time. I said, why are you going through tough time? He's not yet fully devoted, but he is coming slowly, slowly. This suffering actually promoting him to chant. Now he's chanting. After I know him for 15 years, he's Western born, but now he's coming slowly, slowly. I remember 15 years back, he said, there's nobody in this whole creation is as loving person as my wife. And after 15 years, now he's going through some divorce. And he's the same person is telling me, I can't live a moment with her. I say, how is it possible? You told me 15 years back, there is nobody as loving as her. And now you say 15 years. She will have the same experience about you. Because the love is based on bodily sense enjoyment, and mind. It is not based on spiritual. As a result, we get disappointed. And everybody in this world, today or tomorrow, they will be disappointed. What they love the most, they are desperate to get rid of it. Somebody told me the other day that 50% Americans are divorced. I say, why? Because of that. Bhoga tega, chapala sukha. These are built what the material happiness. We have to remember this. Rupa Goswami Pad hammered this. Otherwise, we will be like thinking, oh, what's wrong? I'm getting a good car. I have a good life. I'm good, healthy. Prabhupada and Mother, this is illusion. You'll be disappointed. Body will grow old and you'll go through suffering. So now look at the other side. What is Bhakti Rasa? Oh, sorry. I went backward. What is Bhakti Rasa Amrita? Amrita means nectar, which makes one's deathless. I'm not advanced devotee. I'm still a little Konishta, but I still feel at this time in my life the indestructibility of spiritual reality. To be honestly, death disappears. You feel you are fearless, not in a wrong way, but fearless in connection with Krishna. So Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu will give us guidance, and through our daily practice with understanding, will enter into eternal life. Not after death. While you are now present, you will that experience. Death will come just like you go to sleep or take off your dress like that. And this is a fact. So Prabhupada writes, the basic principle of the living condition is general propensity to love someone. No one can live without loving someone else. That's fact. So what this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu will teach us? How to stimulate our original love for Krishna. How to love everyone by loving Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 3:39, it says, Abritam Jnanam etena. Some of you will not even remember you had a relationship with Krishna. Some of us will think like it's a foreign idea. Is it just like a Krishna conscious idea? That's how some of you will feel like that. Because we completely lost connection with our origin. That's why it appears like foreign, but it is not foreign. It is eternal. This book is truly an ocean, Sindhu, both in its expanse and depth. Srila Prabhupada aptly mentioned it is the law book of bhakti. That's a fact. So, as I mentioned earlier, there's a 4 division, and we are going to start with the first division called Eastern Division. And Eastern Division, tomorrow we'll start with the first, Samanna Bhakti, the next day is Sadhan Bhakti, then Bhava Bhakti, then Prema Bhakti. This is just my understanding. If you can memorize few Sanskrit words, it will help you faster instead of English word. Because English word is limited. Just like when you say love. Love is so vague word. I love my computer. I love my country. I love my God. I love my husband or wife. So broad. How do you love your computer? Computer never tells me, hey, I love you, Pran Govinda Das. Computer never tells. So love word is not giving reciprocal. It just anywhere. I love this floor. I love this table. Who used that word? So it's very limiting. But if you say, I want to awaken prema, but I have nistha. Both are actually definition of love. If you say Mother Jashoda has sneha, sneha means love with affection and possession. Oh, so the Sanskrit word has a very deep meaning. But to remember by English will be difficult. So if you can, if it's possible, just keyword, few keyword, you will be floating in ecstasy. Those words are so powerful. So 4 division, I'm just repeating the same, but tomorrow we'll start this Samanna Bhakti, then next day Sadhan Bhakti, then Bhava Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. Samanna Bhakti, these are just, I'm going to just post this in the WhatsApp. In case if you have Sanskrit book, or I'll ask Mother Supriya Radhika if we can get, I think Bedabase has Bhanu Maharaj's Sanskrit with translation of Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. If you want to go little deeper with a reference, because I like both. I go both. And also Dhanurdhar Swami's guidance up to 19. It's also very helpful. There are few like this. Jiva Goswami Pad's also gave a lot of commentary on Rupa Goswami Pad's writings, especially Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. Because Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is not for karmis. It is only for devotees. Even though we distribute, yes, we do distribute, but for them it will be difficult. So Rupa Goswami did not write for everybody. He wrote for the seekers, those who are seeking for Bhakti Rasa. But Jiva Goswami Pad's commentary, why I like it, because he gives like a little fence around, because he feels Bhakti Rasamrita is like a open sweet rice, but you need a pot to carry the sweet rice in order to make it drinkable. So Jiva Goswami Pad is a hardcore philosophy, covers it, how to see in what is inside. So it's very nice. And Mangalach, there will be these 10 topics, of course, Vastu Nirdesh, Chaitanya Bandhana, Guru Bandhana, Vaishnava Bandhana, Ashirvad, humility of Rupa Goswami, Grantha Vibhag, Uttam Bhakti, Lakshanam. And this is the verse begin with. Very nice. Vastu Nirdesh, what is the objective of this book? Akhila Saramita Murti, Prasra Mara Ruchi, Ruddha Taraka Pali, Kalito Shema Lalito, Radha Prayan Vidhu Jayati. These are the breakdown notes of that verse. What is Akhila Rasa Amrita Murti means? It is Sri Krishna, but Sri Krishna is a object of everybody's love. If somebody don't want to believe in God, same Krishna will manifest a form that he will be needed. For an example, when Krishna appeared to Kamsa, let's see, I think that sloka is there. Yes. When Krishna appeared in the wrestling arena, there are many viewers, and everybody had a individual perspective who Krishna is. It is not the object dictating what the object is. It is each perceiver through their heart perceived him with their perspective. When you are seeing Krishna, what is in your heart, you are seeing in the deity form. If you like opulence, material opulence, you say, oh, they dress him very nice. You miss the spiritual part of it. You seeing through the glances of material opulence. There's a lot of jewelry, this dress, that dress. One person asked me, this is a beautiful marble, a very shiny marble. I said, this is Krishna. I don't see the marble. How you see the marble? Come on, how can you not see the marble? I say, you are pressuring me to see the marble. It's not that I don't know what a marble is, but you develop an eye to see the Lord's presence there. Now, how this operation takes place? First, you see the Lord in your consciousness in the heart. Where is the heart? Is in the center of your thinking, willing, feeling. What you are focusing, meditating, that's where your heart is located. And the Lord has to appear there first. Appeared in Narad Muni's case first in the heart. Dhruva Maharaj's case, heart. You will see many, many examples in our Bhagavatam. First, Lord appear not in the deity, in your heart. Then when you see the deity, your heart unites. And then you see the deity, the way your heart is elevated. So if my heart has a dirty contamination, by looking at the deity, I will not change, neither Krishna will change. But I will see in a wrong perception. Duryodhana saw Krishna, but he could not recognize Krishna is everything. Pandavas see Krishna, same time. They see his cause of everything, his controller of everything. They sing the form. They're looking at Krishna, they smile. Krishna also smiled at them. But Duryodhana did not see his smile, even though Krishna was smiling. Good example, you can meditate like this. Mallanam Ashinam Ninam Naravaros Srinam Smara Murtiman Gopanam Sajano Satam Skiti Bhojam Shasti Shapitro Shishu Mittu Bhojapate Virat Ovidushan Tattam Paramajogi Vishninam Paradevata Iti Vidito Rangam Gato Sagraja. So when the wrestlers saw Krishna, the most lovable, Prabhus and mothers, from Krishna's toenail to tip of his hair, there is no different substance, it's only one substance. Condensed form of bliss. He doesn't have a blood, he doesn't have a skin. Krishna's body doesn't have a skin or blood or a bones or bone marrows, nothing of this. Condensed form of bliss. Like a rasgulla is sweet. If you make a lion with a rasgulla, it's still sweet. It's not going to bite or you will not be afraid. Krishna's body is made, but that sweet form cannot be seen unless someone elevate their consciousness to pure goodness. So the wrestler saw him a lightning bolt, like scary. You pay attention. Krishna was enjoying Shiblari Rosh with their wrestling. They got benefit some because they do not see Krishna as supreme or object of love. As a result, they got just liberation. That's all. But Krishna's body was still condensed form of bliss there. But how come they didn't see? They saw as a hard, so tough, tougher than their body. So they got defeated and lost their life. Krishna reciprocate according to each of our. So this is very important. Man of Mathura saw the best man. Because they are devotee, they say, wow, look at Krishna as the best person. How about the ladies in Vrindavan? I'm sorry, in the wrestling arena. Until that moment, they used to think love is a feeling. But today, they saw love is a person. Their feeling is a person. Krishna walking, they feel like their feeling is like walking. Krishna was so attractive to them. They fell in love. That's instantly. They felt Krishna is their feeling. In the same spot, all these things took place. And those who are impious, they were there in the wrestling arena. What did they see? They got scared. They feel like he's going to kill us. They got frightened, including Kamsa. And those who are elderly people in the wrestling arena, you're talking about thousands and thousands of people there. Those who are elderly, they have a feeling, they heard this boy is God. And they have some devotional feeling. And they are meeting Krishna. After wrestling over, they will have exchange. They literally saw Krishna is the best son they could ever have. And those who are demoniac, same spot. They all look human, but according to consciousness, they are divided. Those who are demoniac, they saw Krishna as a death. Krishna actually did not even kill Kamsa much. He just stood at the bottom where Kamsa was sitting in a throne with his two wives on two sides, Asti and Prapti. Krishna says, you wanted to kill my mother? By grabbing the hair, you let go the rein and you grab my mother's hair, and instead of letting the rein go, you pull out the sword. I'm going to see. You wanted to kill my mother like this? Just by thinking that, Kamsa saw a form most frightening, and he died instantly. Krishna didn't even have a fight with Kamsa. Just grab his hair, he's dead. The most powerful man on the planet saw a fearful form of Krishna. How is that? Because of his condition of the heart, where consciousness is. And those who are not a devotee, also not a non-devotee, they know Krishna is Supreme God, is universal form. Krishna appeared to them as a universal form. It's very interesting. Even though in the picture, materially you may say, well, we see him as like a man. How they saw universal form? You have to talk to them. They literally saw universal form. They saw him everywhere. Right there. And those who are meditator, yogi, they literally closed their eye when Krishna entered there. They didn't even see this fight. They immediately closed their eye and they saw him inside their heart as a super soul with four hands. It was very mystical. And those who are Vrishnis, they're related to Krishna's family. They say, wow, the Lord appeared. Lord just arrived. Yesterday he came from Vrindavan. Today he is here. They immediately started worshipping him. They literally sit in the big audience, you can say, stadium or auditorium. In that stadium or auditorium, there's millions of people are there. Everybody according to their rasa, Krishna reciprocated. And those who are Vrishnis, they literally brought the worshipping. They will see the God in their life first time. And they saw Krishna. They started worshipping, lighting incense, lamp, napkins, perfumes, chamara. Thousands of them came with like that. And they started worshipping. They are not even seeing the wrestling fight. They are seeing him, the Supreme God, beautiful in front of them. So like this, everybody got their own desire fulfilled. And this is very interesting. Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, ultimate purpose is to go us. Now, some of you will be thinking like, did Prabhupada actually say that? Yes. Prabhupada said, I have come to your country to teach you how to dance so you can join in Rasa Lila, Rasa dance with Krishna. Prabhus and mothers, according to Prabhupada, we all are eligible to go there for eternal. You know, each dance runs for 4,320,000,000 years. 4,320,000,000 years. Each session of the dance. And you can dance forever. Just imagine. And these are all wonderful, great personalities who are dancing. This is what Krishna's, that verse, first verse explains. This is wonderful. And you can look at it, those slides. I'm going to post it and you can look at it more and more and more. Also, a place, wherever you are, you create like a place where Srimati Radharani performed beautiful pastimes with Krishna in Vrindavan, called Radha Kund, or in Dwarka. Now, Dwarka also within Vrindavan will depict a pastime later. These are very famous verses. Devi Krishna Mai Prakta Radhika Paradevata. This verse, Sarva Lakshmi Mai Sarva Kanti Sammohini Para. Even when you look at that verse, there is no purport, because the whole chapter in Chaitanya Charitamrita based on this verse. So powerful those verses, just to meditate who Srimati Radharani is. Of course, we cannot, or this world would not know Srimati Radharani's glory until Mahaprabhu came. And he established four things. And one of the most important things was Radhara Mahima Prema Rasasima, the last limit of highest ecstasy performed by the gopis headed by Radharani. And this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted Rupa Goswami Pad to give us, and he did. He did so beautifully. And we can discuss this as we go along. And every day we'll have Mangalacharan. And please also, hopefully you remember three things: Jantram, Mantram, Tantram. The Jantram means every mantra has a form, and Tantram means your attitude, and Mantram means how bona fide and who is backing that mantra. Just like when you chant your Gurudev's given Gayatri mantra, actually your Guru is present when you chant the Gayatri mantra. Guru is non-different from the mantra. Jo mantra so Guru Sakshat. We have to understand in another dimension, and you can enter there. Prabhupada very interestingly translated nicely how this Rasa, and he explained that devotees who are diving into it, they are like shark, king, fishes. Not in a material ocean, but in Bhakti Rasa. And Rupa Goswami Pad is giving blessing. Can someone read this one, please? What is his blessing to the readers? This is from Rupa Goswami Pad. Someone?
Oh, my Guru Sanatana Goswami, may this work, Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu, remain forever, destroying the harsh arguments of Mimamsakas, proponents of karma and jnana, or logicians who unnecessarily meddle in the science of bhakti, just as an ocean restricts the Vedaba fire caused due to volcanic eruption. Right.
It's interesting. The way this is a blessing, but I hope most of you are getting it. I hope all of you get it. Because it sounds like why do I have to, we're talking about bhakti, why about argument of mimamsas? Because amongst devotee, we think sometimes, well, that's very nice, Pran Govinda Das talking about, but I have to go to work. If I don't work, if I don't earn money, nobody will practice bhakti in my family. But that argument, if you go like this is called, you are called Mimamshabadi. You following Mimamsas. But if you shift the consciousness, okay, Krishna gave me this soul as my husband or wife. These children, Krishna's children, gave me in my care. And I have to develop this beautiful devotee consciousness amongst us. And I have to serve such a way that they feel the presence of Krishna in their life now. You will kick out all the Mimamsa philosophy. And if you don't, just go with the normal thinking. No, I have to work. If I don't work, nothing. You are actually supporting Mimamsa. Bhakti is far. So who make the decision? You. Once you understand this, then you will kick out the Mimamsa philosophy or karma idea or jnana idea. These things are there. These will be bombarded to you. And we want to learn how to shift. Otherwise, we will not be able to taste. It's a conscious revelation. So here is a comparison. Who would like to read? Compare between the regular ocean and Bhakti ocean. Someone, please.
I'll read, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. So regular ocean restricts fire due to its huge quantities of water, whereas Bhakti Rasa ocean restricts the challenges of arguers due to its natural sweetness, rasa. Then in regular ocean, the Vadaba fire is present permanently in an ocean. In Bhakti Rasa ocean, the protests of the Mimamsakas will be very transitory. In regular ocean just restricts the Vadaba fire, but does not extinguish it. Bhakti Rasa ocean completely extinguishes the criticisms of the Mimamsakas. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. About the attitude. Rupa Goswami Pad's humility. Someone, please.
Although Rupa Goswami was trying to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world, he considered himself unfit for this work. This should be the attitude of all preachers. We should always consider sorry, Hare Krishna.
No, go ahead, Prabhu.
We should always consider ourselves instrumental to the previous acharyas, and simply by following in their footsteps, we may be able to do something for the benefit of suffering.
Just imagine what the attitude Prabhupada had and Rupa Goswami Pad had. He did such a tremendous job, but he feels like I'm helpless. This is the real, genuine devotional attitude. So this, well, we discussed this, how this book is divided into 4. I guess I repeated here. And more we advance, all these divine qualities will enter in our consciousness. And the purpose is for that. This I'll share with you. It's a lot of reading. So I'll stop here. And tomorrow we are going to give a presentation on pure bhakti. What is pure love? And what are the 6 results of pure love? And any question regarding suffering, please write it down, bring it. Either you get the answer or you can present the question. Any challenges, any kind of suffering, or even like one devotee said very nicely, says, how come in Golok Vrindavan they cry? I said, yeah. Well, I was crying because, I really had a bad fracture on my leg and it was so painful, I could not tolerate. But then I'm thinking like, what is the value of going to Golok Vrindavan when they are also crying there? I said, I'm glad you asked that question. So I use the same example. In the beginning, you learn how to differentiate between poison and nectar. Some food will nourish your body, some food will destroy your body. Like if you take a poison, you will separate, you will be dead. This body will be finished. But some food you take, it will let you grow, nourished. You will live happily. So that's in the beginning. And at the end of this bhakti journey, you will understand the spiritual world, everything made of pure Satchit Ananda. Pure Satchit Ananda, where, as I mentioned, if I ask Thakur Prabhu, I don't know, Jamaica doesn't have a snake, I'm sure. The island don't have a snake. But I had a fear of snake when I grew up in Mayapur. So every time, I saw cobra more than few hundreds places in Mayapur temple. Even on the roof, even in Prabhupada's closet. It was like a scary. Prabhupada saw 2 cobra in the toilet. And while Prabhupada trying to close the door, 2 cobra came. But in spiritual world, they also have a cobra. But that cobra is made of gulab jamun or cake. That cobra doesn't have a poison. But form of the cobra is there to increase rasa. That is the big difference. How does it increase rasa? For an example, Srimati Radharani has a sulkiness. She is not going to let Krishna come late and be normal. Now, why she exhibit this? Actually for Krishna's pleasure. Krishna had to break this sulkiness Today, no process is working. Radharani is walking back, going back to her house. But she has to run through a jungle. Jogomaya creates the road like a little jungle, but it's transcendental jungle. There's no material jungle there. But the concept of fear is the emotion nourishes. So she said, I don't need anybody to come with me. I want to just go alone in my room. As she's going through the jungle, all of a sudden, big cobra just... He got so frightened. She ran back to Krishna and grabbed him. Save me from the cobra. Wait a minute. You are angry with him. Whole thing is dismissed. That's why cobra is there, just to unite them back. But cobra is made of gulab jamun also. Nice cake. It's not a poison. So we have to understand how the body is made, how the relationship made, how the emotions are created, why all these things. This is what all Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu. It's beautiful. But everything in the material world has a replica of spiritual, but causes us pain. As we progress, we'll discover this. So thank you, Prabhus and Mothers. First day, I'll end here. Unless someone has anything to say or take away, anything. And from tomorrow, we are going to, as I'll post this, you saw this 4 division, first division, I'll present it. What is the definition of pure love? This is something you must contemplate and keep it for rest of your life. Few things. What is the definition of pure love? Always should be in forefront. And what are the 6 results of the bhakti? You can learn if it is within you or not. Is it arising within you? This is very important. Yes, Mother Shankari Devi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, I have a question. In the slides, you showed about the material when we were doing the comparison between spiritual happiness and material happiness, there is the word that came up, Vadaba, fire. Vadaba fire. When we had those pictures with volcano, just wanted to know the meaning of that word.
Vadaba? Let me see if I can find it.
Vadava Anala.
Oh, Anala.
The fire.
That must be the lava.
Or was it the lava?
No, you wrote Vadava fire, but the Sanskrit word is Vadava Anala. Vadava Anala, the fire in the water.
Yes.
So what is the meaning of the word Vadaba, Prabhu?
Prabhu, I don't have a time right now to go to class or
Prabhuji,
temple.
shall I?
I have to go there. I have to do something. And then you go there. Haribol, there will be another class. Can you come? No, I just have to, do something. This like pinching, whole day, people are busy. They're busy. Don't have time for God. Sometimes devotee acts like this in the beginning stage.
Unnecessary busy.
You can say easily because you have money, you made money through your business, you now retired. You can say that I just got a new job, new family, I'm working. No, don't say like this. You're just talking just like those little pinching fire. Have to do this. Pran Govinda Das doesn't understand. He get up early morning, he can finish his rounds, but I work late. I cannot. These are not. What do you want? Focus on that. Otherwise, this pinching is like in fire. When you have a fire, you don't have to tell people to move. They move. When there's a fire in the house, you get out. You don't have to be told. You see the fire, you feel the heat, you move. Fear moves people. This is what material world is. You'll meet mother. Maybe you haven't met anybody yet in devotee association. Sometimes even when they first came, they just feel like lot of like spiritual responsibility. Prabhupada was happy. He had to dictate reply of the letter, sometimes few hundreds a day. And he would get up in the midnight, translate till 4 o'clock, and then he would take a little break of doing his morning chanting and others. You look at Prabhupada's life, or many ISKCON devotees' life, those who are really progressing, ask them, do you feel pinching pain all the time, like chased by the fire? No. There is a satisfaction inside. Outside, they look like busy. Yes, that's true. Before, I could not speak, but I see that it is there. Outside, people don't want that kind of lifestyle. They say, like, my God, that's an austere life. No, it is not austere life. It's probably the most joyful life. But until you get in, everybody is like chased after by the fire, little pain, little this. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to take care of my child, I have to go to school, I have to bring the. You can reverse the whole psychology in relation to Krishna. You will feel inner satisfaction. Externally, you will be busy. Yes, people will do the same thing you do it, but internally, you feel a satisfaction. That is required. That is required. Very definitely, it is required. So that's what it was depicting. Does that make sense, Mother?
Sure, Prabhu. So these are those unnecessary fires that keep us from our main duty, because we are not cognizant of our real duty in life, but we think that, okay, maintaining family or doing the job, this is something which is very important to keep our body and other things.
Correct. We are not escaping from those, but we are not drawing happiness from those. That is the point. We are drawing happiness from relationship with Krishna. And then you will see your husband, it's just another devotee Krishna sent for him to learn through you or for you to learn from him. Both way to go. Parashparamonukatham pavanam bhagavad jasha. Mithatusti, mitarati, mitatusti, nibrite mita atmana. You will develop an attachment. You know, being honest to you, one devotee says, my second child, he is not interested in Krishna consciousness. He's 14. He said, no, leave me alone. I don't want to go to temple. I said, this is not your challenge. It is in your heart. Krishna gave you the facility. Create an atmosphere that soul will be attracted to Krishna. Do you believe Krishna is all attractive? Well, Prabhu, I don't know what to say. So you have a doubt. You really don't believe Krishna is all attractive. Do you? At least literally, do you accept it? Sarva Chitta Akarshak, all this word is there. Then create an atmosphere where your child will feel comfortable. So today's Ekadashi, I give you a very true story. Maybe hopefully I'll get him someday in the Zoom. He'll tell you. And he created this. He said for Ekadashi, he doesn't want to do it. I said, why don't you make a feast for Ekadashi? Instead of little fruit, little sabudana, is like austere. Why don't you create a big feast? Ekadashi feast. He said, really? He did it. Now he's about 3 or 4 years. That son of his who did not want to be Krishna consciousness, he chants 4 rounds every day before he goes to college. It's a dramatic change. Change is not coming through them. Change is within us. We need to change. Outside opposition, challenge is our correction inside required. Just like that devotee is still there, who was worshipping the deity in America. And new Bhakta is also Western body. Never act like a, unusual, he gave him a shelter to sleep in that place, in his room. And this devotee, every time he goes to the toilet, he doesn't wipe his hand and put a doorknob full of water. And literally told me, I got so irritated. He's a Western body, I'm a Western body. Why you put a doorknob full of water in winter? So he's mentioned, you don't mind if you wipe your hand and doorknob has water. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, no problem. But nothing happened. It's still doorknob has a water. So one day I got a call. He said, you won't believe what happened. I went to the deity room to wake up the deity. And it's cold. Heater some or other was not working properly. It's very cold. So I felt bad. But then after a while, I realized I did a horrible thing. I did Achman with the cold water. And I'm touching Krishna's flute, Krishna's hand, Krishna's feet, Krishna's eyes, everywhere to wake up the deity. Water, 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 water. I felt so guilty. I was doing this for a few days. I didn't even realize. So I apologized to the Lord. My Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm putting water all over your body here, there, to wake up, to offer the food. You have to take out the flute and touching his hand, his mouth, everything. I am the one who is putting water in the Lord's body, not even aware that he needs, of course, that Krishna, in Tattvagata Vichar, consideration of Tattva, Krishna doesn't need any service. But in Lilagata Vichar, you want to develop a reciprocation. You care. He is a person. He also has a feeling. He will reciprocate. So then he apologized. I'm so sorry. I put water all over your body. And then he started wiping out everything and he really felt emotion. And he comes back. From that day, the roommate never put water on the doorknob. It was like shocked. So was the doorknob water soaked by the person was wrong or it was for me to learn? He said, Pran Govinda Das, 100% what you told me one time is true. In my life, I'll never forget. I said, can I use your example? He said, you can use, but don't mention my name. I'm really embarrassed, like how I was not paying attention. But I'm glad that Krishna actually taught me. But I would blame that person, room partner, instead of correcting myself. So like this, in our life, whenever something disaster happens, something challenge, actually it is in our heart. We need to reform it. We need to purify this. Then you will see this community, this atmosphere is the best atmosphere you can. Otherwise, you always think like, I want to become advanced and I'll be better than all of them. This is not actually advancement. Better than all of them is not advancement. Inner connection inside is required. Whatever atmosphere you are in is the best thing Krishna arranged. If I cannot see it, something need to be corrected within my heart. How I can appreciate my family member, materially, I mentioned this before. None of you would like to live with me. I'm a horrible person. But you listen because I have interest to serve and I want to serve. So we go above the three modes to become Krishna conscious. So thank you for this, igniting this wonderful point. Okay, so we can stop here. Thank you, Mother Sankari Devi. We can...
I have one question. That's what is the second question? What is pure love and what are the six? What?
Six. Somebody heard it?
6 results
Definition
of
of pure love. And what are the six what?
6 results of bhakti.
6 result of bhakti.
Thank you.
Just like a GPS, Mother. When you're driving, you make sure it is matching. The sign outside and your inside the car GPS is matching. If it doesn't match, you have to be careful, no?
Mm-hmm.
So similarly, tomorrow we'll give you the GPS. So as you progress, see if you are progressing. Thank you, Prabhu's and Mother. So I'll end here and looking forward to see you all tomorrow. And tomorrow, who is singing? Any volunteer?
I can sing, Prabhu.
Okay, wonderful. Who is expressing gratitude? Purushottam Prabhu.
Gratitude to whom?
Gives 6 unique.
Krishna or gratitude to whom? Krishna?
To Prabhupada first.
Mm-hmm.
Rupa Goswami Pad, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna. Yes, you can. More is better. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can say one paragraph. Can you do that, Mother Krishna Manju?
From reading, from the PowerPoint or what?
No. Just expressing your gratitude.
Okay.
Gratitude, the word gratitude means spiritually, what did you get from them? If Prabhupada was not here in your life, what would you miss? Means what did you get now that you need to express that? Material greed means you don't have. Spiritual gratitude means what you have, just the opposite. Would you like to do it? Try it. In front of 30, 40, 50 devotee, when you say it, is the best way to correct ourselves.
So, how many you have to do? Just few of them?
One paragraph, one sentence, one page, as you like. 5 minutes, 1 minute, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just remember this. The gratitude is a divine virtue. That's it. It's so important that no other good quality will exist in your heart without that. It's the foundation, like a ground. And spirituality, to be honestly, spirituality grows like seed within our heart. You have a good lifestyle. You live in Texas somewhere, right, Mother?
Yes.
So you are joining for a while now. So the goodness of our lifestyle protects that seed. And our spiritual practice of chanting Krishna's name, hearing nectar of devotion, doing service to Krishna, these are like watering to the seed. But gratitude is what makes the ground fertile. This is my point. So that all these other virtues will actually have its maximum effect. If we don't have a fertile soil, then you cannot be deeply rooted or grow higher. You have to do both. You have to understand this philosophy deeply. So if the challenge comes in your temple, in your community, some devotee did something horrible or something bad, you will not give up Krishna consciousness because you are deeply rooted. Deeply rooted tree does not blown away by hurricane or tsunami or whatever.
It's
We need
like
to
a
be deeply
Brahmasya.
rooted. We also have to grow. So only growing is not enough. Deeply rooted is and fertile ground must compulsory for that root to grow deeper, deeper, deeper. So try to say something that you felt in your life. You got benefited by Prabhupada, by all these devotees, even these devotees, Zoom devotee or in your community. Appreciating. And it is a good habit to develop every day to appreciate someone.
I will try my best.
Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. So who would like to help me to put this in the post that tomorrow Mother Krishna Manju Devi going to express gratitude and Prahladananda Prabhu going to sing. Can someone voluntarily do this? Mother Sankari Devi, would you like to do it?
Yes, Prabhu. I can take that, sir.
Okay. Just post it there. Thank you.
Sure.
And looking forward to see you all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Kripa Sindhu Devacha,
Kripa Sindhu Pranam Parnebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo.
Srila Prabhupada ki